What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants. Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Why'd you do it, Gary? I thought we were friends.
Friends? You and me. I've taken dumps that had more brains than you, friend. No, I'm taking over this school, and you're just a liability. See you around, moron!
I saw your face, I'll remember you.
You get 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them?
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. And he kind of got a little angry. So I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't kill him. But I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no. Hey, Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill.
CJ. Oh my God, what's up?
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
So how did you know she was gonna betray us? What she said? It was in her eyes, in the way she was leading us. But you said you knew Spanish.
Our time has passed. Come.
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business.
You sold us out.
No, I sold you out. I sold you out.
You know, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that we must obey the rules of the game. We can pick the game, Nico Bellic, but we cannot change the rules.
Tell you one thing, T. I'm getting too old for this nonsense.
It's showtime!
It's time for you to have opinions of our own. This is WCTR.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Right, let's get amongst it because you are tuned into the award-winning #1 non-fictional, completely fictional goddamn radio station. From Liberty City to Leonardo, all gas, no brakes, with it, so you better get in where you fit in, dirt grub. Don't you dare switch off because you are dialed in to 104.5 Radio MCT. If we don't cover it, it doesn't worth the goddamn airtime. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days away, good brother. Good brother me softly. We are 10 days away from Rockstar dropping the next and possibly last ever heist on Grand Theft Auto Online. So are we expecting some promo for it today? You are damn straight we are. This is the biggest DLC drop in years. Everyone's excited because the new Grand Theft Auto 6 drop that we got last week. So if Rockstar want to keep on rolling with the punches, today makes sense, even if it's just a newswire or a teaser trailer. Regardless, if we get nothing today and it is a CIRCO LOCO retweet, we'll definitely be seeing a brand new trailer for the new heist next week. So what are we saying then? Are you excited for the Courts Centre heist? Are you and the team jumping on for one last ride with Grand Theft Auto Online before November? Jump into the chat and let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you're feeling around the brand new DLC. Do you think it's going to be the last heist? Do you think it's going to be the last DLC? Bit of split opinions going on right now. As always, want to give a big shout out to all the friend brothers for supporting this channel. If you want to join the campaign Cowboys, then click join or follow the link down in the description. Do not be a weasel cheese all of your life, Kyle. Click that subscribe button, and while you're here, you might as well click that like button and help MCT out with that bullshit algorithm. We appreciate you knocking boots. So with that down, let's come to YouTube and let's give some goddamn shout outs. Oh, let's see what we're working with right now. We got Teddy Knight, Jackson, Simple Space, Slide Doggy, the Shookster, Avidity. I'll keep going. Jay Quero, Flaming Fox, Scooby-Doo, the Urban Shogun. I'll keep going. Don't tell me what to do on my goddamn stream. Can't tell me what time it is.
It's showtime!
We got Boxer and Cornhead Billy. Let's ride. I'll keep going. I don't give a fat shit. I'll keep going. Jacob Christina, Gaming Grenade. Limora 97. Limora 97. Benjamin Forster, Morbrak. R. Stanley, GGD. Jacob Christina, Morbrak, DNC. Lucky Luke. Let's ride. I'm going to keep going until I get over down to the bottom. Iad, Simple Space, Lucky Luke. Iad, Cornhead Billiam, Simple Space, Ewan, Ewan, Avidity, Zewar, 50, The Urban Shogun, and Samurai Cody. I fucking nailed it. I fucking nailed it, you little bitch. I nailed it. I nailed the intro again. I nailed it again. Oh, man. Right, I'm going to give myself an headache. I generally might have a brain aneurysm. Why have I just done that? Why are they just skeng at the microphone, brother? Brother me softly. Oh, man, how the fuck are we all doing? When was the last time I saw you all? When was the last time we streamed? It's been a weird one this week, innit? Because we streamed with the PlayStation news, so it was Wednesday. So we've not streamed since Tuesday talking about Grand Theft Auto, but we've not... Obviously, I've not seen you all since Wednesday, but Wednesday was a weird one because we streamed a bit later on Wednesday. So I hope you've all been doing all right. Yeah, Wednesday was a shit one, man. Wednesday, obviously, really, really shit news in regards to the physical editions. I know that I've seen some people already in chat talking about it. Look, we've been over it. We've talked about it. We've done a video on it. We've done a live stream on it. I'm pretty much done talking about, like, negative bullshit because it's going to get worse. In the next couple of weeks, the gaming industry is going to take a lot of shots, man. Those Xbox layoffs are going to be brutal next week. So we're not looking forward to that. So there's going to be a lot of negativity around the gaming industry for the next couple of weeks, I feel. So I'm gonna do my best to try and keep it as positive as we possibly can do. Again, we've had enough. I think personally, we've had enough negativity for the past few days. Let's get amongst it, man. Let's jump on. Let's be a little bit more positive. Right, our Stanley's kicking us off with the 2. Appreciate you, Stanley. Amongst it, Stanley. Appreciate you, Big Stepper. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the support. GGD's been around for 7 months. 7 months, man. It's an absolute fucking joke, Ken. One time.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Big Cheese, man. 7 months is no joke. How the hell have I kept you entertained for 7 months? I appreciate you, brother. Corner William MCT, about the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition paywall. We pretty much already have locked features and properties behind Grand Theft Auto Plus paywall, so it has been a thing for years. Yeah, but Billy, that doesn't matter though. Like Billy, you know that I've talked about this constantly so many times. I hate what you've just said there, and I'm not having a pop at you, but I hate when people come with that shit of, oh, well, it's been a thing for years. So what? We can still call it out though. We can still call it out. Just because Rockstar locked a mission in Red Dead Redemption 2 7 years ago behind the Ultimate Edition doesn't mean I respect it, and doesn't mean I respect it 7 years ago when they now up the ante and they lock 4 interactive locations behind it, man. I'm sorry, Billy. I don't look at Grand Theft Auto Plus locking things behind that and seeing that as a pass to do the thing what they did with Ultimate Edition. I hate that mentality, man, in the gaming industry. I hate it that, oh, well, it's already been done before, so what's the big issue? Like, fuck that, man. I'm always going to call it out. You know me, I'm always going to call bullshit out when I see it, and that Ultimate Edition, I've said this till I'm blue in the face, and I'll continue to say it. I have no problem with Ultimate Editions. Well, I do. I don't respect them, but I know why companies do them. I don't have an issue with Ultimate Editions locking, like, weapons and cars and stuff and shitty merchandise. You know, that is where it is. That's become accepted now. But interactive locations... Like, I buy the 80 quid version, you buy the 100 quid version, we play the exact same map, but you get access to 4 different locations and Wyman's Fence, and because I didn't pay the extra 20 quid, I don't get access to that shit. I think I'll always call it out. I'll always call it out. Flaming Fox with a 5, appreciate you, Fox. Flaming Fox, I think I've said your name before, but dropping donations like it's nothing. Kenneth!
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, good brother. Let me read this. I love watching your videos and live streams all the time. Keep up the amazing work. Brother, love will get you killed out here. Use that word when you mean it. But I appreciate you. I appreciate the positivity, man. I really do. Chiquero MCT. CIRCO LOCO hasn't posted on Twitter today. I think it's in the clear. Oh, really? CIRCO LOCO hasn't posted anything on Twitter today? Fair enough. Them fucking pricks, if they know what's good for them, they won't tweet for the next 6 months. If CIRCO LOCO know what's good for them, I swear to God, man, they won't go anywhere near Twitter for the next 6 months. We don't want to see that shit. We don't want to see that shit. We've seen CIRCO LOCO enough. Just give me... Fuck Grand Theft Auto 6 at this point. Just give me 6 months of no CIRCO LOCO retweets. I'll take it. I said it. I'll say it again. I'll get closer to the microphone. I'll say it louder. Just give me 6 months of no CIRCO LOCO retweets. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Just me personally. It's got to a point where I fucking hate CIRCO LOCO. And they've done nothing wrong. Say, Kevin, so why didn't you guys call it out years ago, only now? So why didn't you guys call it out years ago, only now? Kevin, have I missed something here? What are we not calling out now? Because I always call bullshit out when I see it. I know you ain't Kevin, I know you ain't throwing shit at me right now, you little fucking mug. Let me try and find Kevin's first message. Where? Is he talking to everyone in the chat? Or is he talking to me? I don't know what he's going on about. I'm assuming he's talking about why didn't I call something out. Kevin, I need more context. I need more context if I'm going to answer that. Gaming Grade, it's still 5 interactive locations. Yeah, I know, Gaming Grade, I know. Look, man, I know that fucking Coned William will start us off on a fucking great prospect, by the way. I said at the start of the stream, I didn't want to talk negatively. Because we could possibly be seeing the new teaser for the new Grand Theft Auto Online DLC. I know we've given online shit for loads of years, but this is a good thing for the fans that we're getting a brand new heist, a brand new bit of DLC. It's good news, man. It's exciting news, and we're looking forward to it. But fucking Cornered Billy has started us off on a negative once again, talking about the stupid Ultimate Edition bullshit that I've talked about for the past week. Mods, pack him up. I'm only joking, don't touch him. The Urban Shogun with a 2. Appreciate your big cheese. I think this is the last heist, not the last DLC. Yeah, Urban Shogun. I use the term last DLC very loosely. I think in regards to important DLCs, if Grand Theft Auto Online is going to come out in December, if Grand Theft Auto 6 Online is going to come out in December, it's more than likely that this will be sort of the last big DLC. Going forward, if they are going to bring out little tiny DLCs here and there won't be anything impactful. So this will be the last big DLC. But I completely agree, man. This will definitely be the last heist. The last heist in Grand Theft Auto Online. It has to be, right? Surely, it has to be. Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, at least. T. Burton, can't hang out today, but hope everyone has a good time. My luck, we will get new info since I can't watch. Yeah, T. Burton, that's on your head, brother. That's on your head. If we get something today, if we get GTA 6 Trailer 3 today, it's because you weren't in this stream. So it's on you. Why did I say it like it were a bad thing, by the way? If it turns out that we get something good today, it's because you weren't in this stream, brother. I'm going to send you a little bit. Chris Johnson, good to see you, Christopher. I don't think I've ever said Chris's name before. Ken, what are you doing? You're slacking. Tell him what time it is now.
It's showtime!
Oh! Appreciate you, CJ. CJ. Oh, my dog! I think Grand Theft Auto Online will continue and Leonida will be added as a new option. Hopefully, they could revamp the whole game for Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. I think Grand Theft Auto Online will continue and Leonida will be added as a new option. Sorry, Chris. I read that for a second like you were saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 Online was going to be added into the engine of Grand Theft Auto 5. Sorry, Chris. I read that completely wrong. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm. The more we get closer to it, the more I'm starting to feel as though Grand Theft Auto Online isn't going to be called Grand Theft Auto 6 Online or Grand Theft Auto Online 2. I not just me, but I think a lot of people are thinking the same way as you, Chris. I think that it definitely feels as though Grand Theft Auto Online, in regards to Leonida, is going to be an extension of what we got already with Grand Theft Auto Online, and it's not a bad thing. To be honest, man, I'm all for it because if there's a very loose connection between the two, I'll take it. You know, I'm someone that still says that I do want a definitive line though between like the stories and the characters we're playing. I don't want this bullshit of so the character that we're taking on in Grand Theft Auto 6 Online is the exact same character from Grand Theft Auto Online, but we've not carried any of our shit over, because it's kind of like that's a bit of a slap in the face. It's like, so what the fuck have I been working for the past 13 years? I've basically been doing all this shit, so in 13 years later when you bring the new game out, it's just like a hard reset. I don't like that. So again, I like the idea of Grand Theft Auto 6 basically being the Leonida version of online, which we've already got. I'm all over that shit, but I do want a definitive line in the sand between the two stories. I know I will use the term stories very fucking briefly, won't we? Very loosely indeed. Ordinary Princess. with the 35ZAR. I only added the S on just for you, Big Cheese. Let me read this. Hey, MCT, I don't think the mod community doesn't have enough discipline for a Grand Theft Auto female protagonist. I hope the VA is prepared, both of them. Or the voice actor for Lucia. I would hazard a guess, and this is just me guessing, I don't work at Rockstar Games, but I would hazard a guess that when the two main characters in question were being offered the job of Jason and Lucia, Rockstar will have made it very clear that, look, there is a very strong chance that you're going to see some dark, dodgy shit in the next 15 years online. The internet is ruthless. There are a lot of fucking sickos out there. And Lucia, I mean, we've already seen it, man. Unfortunately, we've already seen a lot of, like, people just... What was it? When trailer 2 dropped... When trailer 1 dropped... The biggest rewound moment in trailer 1 was Bikini Girl, which we all consider to be Lucia. Trailer 2 was when Lucia's fucking fat liquid ass is in that golden shimmer dress. So you've already said it, man. The Grand Theft Auto community is just thirsty, man, and it's ruthless. But I think, unfortunately, you know, we do live in a world now where it's 2026. We arse out here, Grandpa. And the internet is just some dark fucking place. And if you portray a female character, I mean, if you portray a male character as well, it's going to happen. But especially if you portray a female character, unfortunately, man, you are signing up for this dodgy, dark, weirdo shit to get put out there. So yeah, it's going to be rough. 100%, man. But what's the alternative? You don't sign up to be the main character in the biggest piece of entertainment of all time. I think it gets to the point where you've kind of got to take the rough with the smooth. I'm not justifying it at all, because I think it's fucking, some of the shit you see is absolutely like it makes you sick. But like we're really struggling as a human society to limit the fucking internet, aren't we? Like what's the crack? It's that always thing in it. It's freedom of speech. Teddy Knight with a 10. Oi, Tedward, that's far too generous, man. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it. Kenneth, do you think?
It's showtime!
One sec. Why is my fucking OBS looking a bit small here? Normally, I'm proper OCD with man. Normally, I've got everything bang on. Have I taken something out here? Have I?
Yes,
oh,
that's
wrong button.
awesome. Yes! Yeah! Come on, yeah!
Probably gave you all a jump scare right there. J-Dog, that's a bit fucking loud in my headphones. Is there any chance that you can turn that down just a touch? Why do I have to fucking ask you to do it then? Appreciate you. Right, Tedward, let me read this. Much love to you, brother. Again, love will get you killed out here, man. Why are we all throwing the love about so much? Love will get you killed on these streets. But I appreciate it, brother. Also, do you think companies have been a tad greedy over the past... A tad? Teddy? A tad? A tad greedy over the past 1 to 2 months. Unless it's just me, keep doing what you're doing, MCT. This place is a distraction from the real world. We've always said, man, when it comes to 104.5, when it comes to little fucking cheese weasel over here doing some live streams, if I can distract people and just put a smile on some people's face for a little bit, I could be doing worse with my life, right? Teddy, I actually don't agree with you though. That first bit, I don't agree with you. Have companies been getting a tad greedy over the past 1 to 2 months? No, they haven't. They haven't at all. I completely disagree. They've been getting greedy for the past, I don't know, maybe 10 to 20 years. Just throwing it out there. 1 to 2 months is being generous to some of these companies, man. But there's no point. The thing is, man, like, we can talk about so much bullshit in regards to the gaming industry, and I'm wiped, man. I'm spent. It's exhausting. Sometimes it is exhausting constantly talking negatively about this shit. You know, you look at what happened with Nintendo last year. You look at Ubisoft basically telling everyone last year that you don't own video games anymore. You see, Stop Killing Games movement is struggling to get past. Like, apparently, what was it? This past week, the Stop Killing Game movement somewhere hasn't gone through what it needed to go through. So that's falling short. And whether you like it or not, if you're a video game player in 2026, you are just getting smashed in the face and you're paying for the privilege. So, Teddy Knight, man, I think 1 to 2 months is being generous. I think these fucking pricks have just been greedy bastards for the past 20 years. But the thing is, man, it's like, if I worked at Rockstar Games and I worked at PlayStation and stuff, like, whether I like it or not, these decisions they make them so much money. Like, they're not going to be bothered that we're going to be sat here right now talking negatively about them. It's just, it's the way of the world. We're just a spoke on the wheel. The wheel's going to keep turning, brother. You got to eat shit and get amongst it. But we'll never stop calling it out. You got to stay true to yourself, man. Worst by Brian. Knocking about. GTA E. Grand Theft Auto E. GTA Extended. GTA E. Grand Theft Auto Experience. Oh, Grand Theft Auto Experience. Experience Grand Theft Auto in a new way. Oh, what, Brian? What are you saying? Instead of calling it Grand Theft Auto Online, call it Grand Theft Auto Experience? I think, do you not think Grand Theft Auto Experience, I like the name. Do you not think that would work a bit better with Rockstar's online modding engine? Like, you're actually experiencing Grand Theft Auto the way you want to experience it. I think that's a good idea, but I think that would work better with the user-generated content. I reckon. Toxic Rocket, what you saying, lad? Could you imagine how the developers actually feel working on this game to not be able to talk about it? The dev playing the game while the world going crazy and they can't even say anything. I think they'll be getting compensated all right, though. Do you not think? You not reckon, lad? I think they might be all right, brother. I think they might be all right. Gareth Gaming, hi MCT. I saw some reports that Trailer 3 will drop at the World Cup final in one of the ad breaks in the US coverage. Gareth, don't believe that shit, brother. Don't believe that shit. I wouldn't believe that for a second. What time is the World Cup final? I don't know what time it'll be. It'll probably be between UK time. It'll probably be between 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. It'll be sort of like in the evening UK time. The thing you've got to remember about that, brother, is the majority of Australia will be asleep at that point. I can't see it. I think Rockstar know exactly when to drop these trailers. This is why Rockstar tend to announce and drop big things between the time periods of, 11 o'clock in the morning UK time and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, evening time. Because that's the sweet spot. That's when the majority of Australia are probably still up, like late on into the night. The Friend Brothers in New Zealand are probably still up late on into the night. New Zealand would probably get it a bit rough in regards to that time if it goes later on. The UK, we're wide awake. America's just starting to wake up. Like, I'd say 90% of the West will be awake between those times. You've seen it. Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 1 dropped, I think. Obviously, it was scheduled for Tuesday, but it dropped on the Monday because of the leak. And I think they dropped it around... I can't remember what time they dropped it. That's a bit of a weird one because obviously it weren't supposed to come out when it came out. It was supposed to come out the day after. But Trailer 2 dropped at 2:30 UK time. You saw the pre-order announcement dropped early doors 2 weeks ago. I think that was at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock UK time. And then the pre-orders with the screenshots and stuff, that dropped really early. That dropped at 11 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock or something. So I think they know exactly what period of time to drop these trailers and this promo for Grand Theft Auto 6. So I wouldn't bank on it dropping at the World Cup final, man. Unless the World Cup final is going to be at a 12 o'clock PM kickoff, which wouldn't make sense because it's in America. And again, the majority of the American Friend Brothers won't even be awake at 12 o'clock UK time. So... Gareth, I wouldn't see that. The only way that would work is if Trailer 3 had already been announced. If Trailer 3 had already dropped. If Trailer 3 drops before that, then yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6's trailer makes sense to show at the World Cup because the amount of people that are going to be watching the World Cup final is going to be astronomical. It's the same thing every 4 years. But yeah, I think if you're looking at Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 to drop, you're probably expecting it to drop before the World Cup final. I'd say, if you think it's going to be at the World Cup final. Right, team, I'm falling behind. I appreciate you all, man. Let me just try and catch up a little bit because I'm falling way behind. Terry Knight sent a membership. Terry Knight, that's far too generous, man. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it. Ken, remind me what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, brother. Right, let me try and catch up here. Jay Blaze with a 3. Appreciate you, Jay. How do you think England will handle the altitude? It'll be interesting to see, man. They don't fill me with confidence. If I'm being honest, in the World Cup, England really don't. But I don't think Mexico are as good as people make them out to be. I think Mexico can definitely be beat. I think if England were coming up against the USA, England would be favourites, but everyone's saying Mexico are the favourites. But in the past 5 years, haven't USA like run riot over Mexico? Like, haven't USA like proper like beaten them the majority of the times they've come up against them? So I don't think Mexico are as strong as people are saying they are. I think on paper England should beat them, but the altitude's a good point. Maybe that's going to affect it. I'm really not too sure. The stadium's going to be a big thing as well because it's literally in Mexico City, so we'll see. But I wasn't impressed with the Congo game. If I'm being honest, man, I really weren't. So we'll have to wait and see. Again, Chelsea fan, this might sound like sour grapes, but if you're going to start World Cup knockout games with Jed Spence and Noni Madueke as your right-hand side, I think you're asking for problems. Ninja Vestos with a 5, appreciate you, Ninja. Find out my biopsy results on the 20th with what's going on with my head on the 20th of July. Are you watching the England game at 1 a.m. on Monday? No, I'm a fuck. Fuck that, man. I ain't staying up to watch that shit. You can whistle Dixie. I ain't staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch England versus Mexico. That's not happening for me. No, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll watch the highlights, and hopefully, obviously, England have gone through. Man, I was really expecting Ronaldo to get knocked out last night. I woke up this morning, and I was like, okay, first thing I'm doing is checking that Portugal score. Because if Ronaldo's lost, it's going to be, fuck it, the hate watch is going to be glorious. And those little pricks did it in the end. They got through. But he got subbed off, though, didn't he? He got subbed off, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. I think the World Cup's starting to kick in a little bit now. Some of those group games were fucking boring as shit, man. Joie, MCT, something catches me by mentioning female protagonists in Grand Theft Auto 6. Why is sexism a thing in your country or Western civilization? Oh, interesting, Zwar. It'd be interesting to know where you're coming from, considering you're saying obviously the West and obviously Western civilization. I don't really have the answer, man. If I'm going to be honest, I really don't. I'm not a history buff. I don't know what the crack is. I know that in America it's that thing of freedom of speech. Like, I can say what I want, and you know, I am a big advocate of, you know, I'm probably going to get a bit of shit for saying this, but I am a big advocate of it's just words. Like, if someone says something, like, I got brought up in a very, not very strict household, but I got brought up in a very, like, no take shit household. You know, if someone calls you a pussy, you shake it off and you just get amongst it, like, you fucking nut up or shut up, don't you? But when it comes to sexism and stuff, it's very different. You know, if I don't really want to talk about this shit because this isn't really like the kind of content that I enjoy covering because I don't know enough about it. I don't know the history behind it and stuff. But it's like the example that I would give is the God of War shit that happened last month with God of War Laufey. Was it Laufey? Laufey? I can't remember. I can't remember what the name of it was. Now, I'm not a massive God of War fan, but I saw that shit. I knew exactly what was going to happen. Now, I'm not someone who sits there and calls it God of War laundry. I think that's a bit ruthless. I think that's taking the biscuit a little bit. I'm not someone that makes jokes of saying like women should make sandwiches and be in the kitchen. I think that's a bit of a piss take. But at the same side of things, I do see it as it's supposed to be a God of War game. You knew that the majority of your fan base all enjoy playing a God of War game that has Kratos as the main character. And now you've just thrown in a female protagonist out of nowhere. So you must have known that there was going to be some form of backlash. So look, I'm someone that doesn't really give a fat shit when it comes to if there's a woman protagonist playing a video game. It's like, I don't give a shit. Is the video game good? It's the same with films and stuff. Like, you're seeing the Supergirl shit going down. And a lot of people are getting shit for calling Supergirl a bad film because it's like, oh, it's just because it's a woman lead and you don't like women to lead Hollywood. Like, no, they're saying to you point blank, this film is garbage. The ending doesn't even follow the fucking comic book accuracy in the end. Like, that's the biggest issue they've got with this film. The biggest issue is, first of all, James Gunn is got his head up his fucking ass. Let's say that around the DC studios right now. What is he doing? How is it that you run the DC studios, you saw what didn't work with Zack Snyder's DCEU, and you've decided to trump that by starting with Creature Commandos, Superman, fair enough, which I thought was good. Surprised, I didn't think it would be that good. Supergirl, and now you're following that up with Clayface. The Green Lanterns TV series I'm looking forward to. I fucking love Lanterns. I love the Green Lanterns. That's got so much potential. I hope they don't fuck that up. But then apparently we're being told that now Bane and this Deathstroke project's being moved forward. It's clear, man, that someone is shitting themselves over at DC. But yeah, to get again, man, I'm not going to sit here and talk about sexism and stuff in video games because it's just not content I want to cover. Like I will hold my hand up and say I see it for what it is, but at the same time, I'm someone who doesn't really give a fat shit. If there's a woman protagonist in a video game, like I didn't see a lot of people complaining about Horizon Forbidden West. Didn't see a lot of people complaining about Lara Croft back in the day. That's because they're original video games. But there are a lot of people out there that they're called chuds, who get annoyed when males feel as though they're being replaced by women. I think, again, why am I still talking about this? I'll end on this. I think Rockstar did a good job with making it two playable protagonists with Jason and Lucia. If this were going to be called the biggest video game of all time, and it would have been a strictly female lead, I think you would have seen a lot of geezers saying they weren't going to pre-order this video game. And a lot of geezers wouldn't have been too happy. So, again, man, it's 2026. None of us are going to be here in 100 years' time. Are you really that bothered that there's a female protagonist in your video game in 2026? I don't know. I don't really deep it that much, but that's just, again, whatever I say, someone will have an issue with it. Oh, dear me. Wolverine Slayer. Hi, MCT. How much do you think how much do you think the GAT GTA 6 Collector's Edition would be if there is one? I definitely think there is one. They fucking better be, man, because I want it. I'm a little worried. I am a little worried. You look at the 007 First Light Collector's Edition, that was 300 quid, apparently. I think Rockstar could easily get away with charging 300 quid for the Collector's Edition. I've said my line with the Collector's Edition where I'm not going to pay for it out of principle would probably be when they start taking the piss. If that Collector's Edition turns out to be anything over like 400, 500 quid, I'm going to be like, right, okay, you're either giving me the full game in the physical version, which you're not going to do. I want a circle jerk, and I want to literally live inside Leonida if you're going to charge me anything over 500 quid for that Collector's Edition. So that's not going to happen at all. So, remember, I'm hoping that I think the positive thing about it is we were all expecting Grand Theft Auto 6's base price to be a lot more, at least in the UK. I think apparently the prices are quite they've fluctuated between different parts of the world. Now, I didn't really clock onto this until the past couple of days ago, but apparently UK, it's going, what is it? Because I've still not pre-ordered it yet. Is it 70 quid? Because I always go off dollars because the majority of you guys are from America, so I always go off dollar amount, sorry. So in the UK, I think it's still 70 quid. Now that isn't a price increase for us because currently Mario Kart World is 75 quid if you want it physical. So currently in the UK, Mario Kart World costs more than Grand Theft Auto 6 does. So Rockstar Games haven't introduced a price increase, at least not for us mugs. So I do take a bit of positivity around that, thinking, okay, the Collector's Edition might only be like maybe 150 quid or like maybe 200 quid or something. I don't know. But again, it's not really down to for me at the moment, it's not the price, it's what we're going to get in it. That's my thing. If you're going to charge me more, I want more. If you're going to charge me more and you give me less, oh. Carl, Supergirl wasn't a great film, but I don't think it was the worst thing in the world, like some people were saying. Supergirl's actress was the highlight of the film by a country mile. Yeah, Carl, all I've heard about the Supergirl film, you know, I don't want to go into spoilers and stuff because people might not have seen it yet, but from what I've heard, first of all, the screenwriter hadn't even wrote more than one film before. All they'd done was one film and one short. So that was an issue straight off. And apparently they've come out and admitted that when they read the source material, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, they didn't understand the ending and they got the ending wrong, and that's why in the film you get a different ending to the comic book. How the fuck Has that been allowed to happen? And this is why James Gunn's DC is going to fail, man. Because James Gunn came out and said that he wasn't going to greenlight any script unless he approved it himself. He fucking approved that. Like, I've just seen a message there from Fidelity. God of War menopause. See, the thing is, man, like, I know that I can sit here and I can chuckle at that. Because I'm like, wow, like, really? You spent the time out your day to say God of War menopause. Now, I see that as that's just words. It's just a piss take. You know, if he then goes above that and it's like, oh, fuck this, women shouldn't be main characters in games, I'm not going to buy the game, blah, blah, blah. That's when I think you're going a bit overboard. But, like, God of War menopause. Like, fucking hell. Like, the God of War laundry memes, I didn't share any of them because I think it's a piss take in it. But I can still sit here and not take myself that seriously and laugh at it. Like, it's fucking... People are fucking nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. God of War menopause, brother. Really? Like, really? Fucking prick. You actually wrote that out and sent it. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. But even laughing at it will get you cancelled in 2026, man. Big Man Mo MCT. Mo was on a week-long vacation. Nice. Mo is back now. Besides the gaming world going to hell, what else has Mo missed? Mo, forget what you've missed. I want to know where you've been. You can't... Correct me if I'm... Alright, bro, you can't just come into the chat and say you've gone away and not tell us where you've been. That's some bullshit. Gaming Grenade. Imagine the collector's edition comes with CIRCO LOCO stickers. Gaming Grenade. If I get the collector's edition of Grand Theft Auto 6 and there is CIRCO LOCO anywhere in that fucking edition, I'll go live and I'll smash it to pieces in front of you all. And the thing is, man, as well, like, CIRCO LOCO haven't done anything wrong to me. CIRCO LOCO haven't wronged me. But it's just it's been the constant retweets, man. Like, ROCKSTAR, they know what they were doing. ROCKSTAR have known that they have been pissing people off with that shit. They know what they're doing. Pieter fought with the 14 ZAR. Appreciate it, Pieter. Michael, Grand Theft Auto 6, 2027. What about Michael, Grand Theft Auto 7, 2026? How about that? Boxer and GTA 6 CIRCO LOCO edition. You lot are pricks. Straight up, you lot are absolute fucking wasters. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not entertaining a CIRCO LOCO collector's edition. I'm not doing it. CJ, who do you think would win, Nico Bellic or Claude? Or Claude Speed? What? Who do you think would win? Nico Bellic or Claude Speed? Claude's last name... I mean, you've spelled Claude wrong, by the way. You've not spelled... Claude's last name isn't Speed, is it? Claude Speed? I'm missing something here. Nico Bellic or Claude? I'm going to go with my boy Nico. Just because Claude's a fucking mute, I feel as though Nico's just going to be ruthless. Like, Claude's not going to be able to tell him to stop, and Nico's just going to be, like, pounding his face in. Yeah, I reckon Claude gets turned into dust by Nico. 100%. Yeah, I'm going Nico Bellic. Game great. Ironically, James Gunn shot himself in the foot. And the thing is, man, as well, like, with James Gunn in DC... I was a fan of James Gunn. I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. I really do. Oh, sorry, not the franchise, the so-called trilogy. But it feels now as though we got the exact same thing with Superman. There was far too many characters in Superman. Superman should have been the main focus of that film. And we had far too many characters in that film. As good as it was, I was surprised. I didn't expect to enjoy Superman as much as I did. But Superman had a lot of issues. That film was not perfect by any means at all. And I think going forward with the DC universe, man, he has to really take himself back from it and he has to see it for what it is. At the moment, what you're doing is you're throwing too many random-ass characters at everyone. Like I said, you've just thrown Supergirl at everyone. Supergirl's been a massive failure. And now you're going to follow it up with Clayface. What the fuck are you doing? Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. That's your Infinity Trio right there. You build your universe around those three. Notorious, the Mac is back to the Octagon, July 11th, Las Vegas MCT. Connor Jr. is a big fan of yous. Is there anywhere that I could get in contact with you? No. Appreciate you. I'm only joking, brother. No, I've always said if anyone wants to get in contact with me, you have to do it through live streams. You have to do it in public where we can all see what's going down. 11th of July. Jesus. That's a lot sooner than I thought. I thought he weren't getting back into the octagon until closer to end of year. Fucking hell. I used to really like Conor McGregor. Ugh. So what, you know what is bad? Seeing the countdown reads 140 days away to play the game. What, for Grand Theft Auto 6? Man, it'll fly by. It'll fly by. The thing is, you got to remember, man, it's not 140 days till the next trailer. It's not 140 days till the next promo. Like, put it this way. We got the pre-order shit last week. When the pre-orders went down and we looked at the screenshot and we saw the brand new bit of website and stuff for the pre-orders and the Ultimate Edition and the Vice City Vintage Pack, in that whole week, was there anyone truly deep in how long this game away was? I don't think there was, because we were all too excited to see brand new screenshots and to see brand new details of the game. So I think once the promo really, really starts ramping up, man, and once the marketing really starts ramping up, I don't think the wait's going to be that long. I really don't. Once trailer 3 drops, man, you're going to be fucking deep in that trailer for at least a month, if not 2 months. Look at how long we were all buzzing off trailer 2 for. So yeah, man, I'm not worried about how long it is to go. If they delay the game again, then obviously we've got to have conversations. Metallica Matt, strong independent goddess that don't need no god. Man, I can't. I'm not fucking reading these God of War memes, man. I can't be asked getting cancelled. Carl, as someone who's never played Grand Theft Auto 3, was Claude mute or could he speak but just chose not to? No, Claude, correct me if I'm wrong, Tim, I don't think Claude didn't have a voice actor, right? Claude didn't say one thing at all. And they even kept it up as well in San Andreas. When he shows back up in San Andreas with... What's her name? Is it Angelica? I can't remember. He's mute in San Andreas as well, so it's like a running gag. Yeah. Again, unless I missed a point where Claude actually speaks in Grand Theft Auto 3, I don't think he's ever spoke. Big Man Mo MCT, I went to visit Toronto, Ontario for the week. Oh, Canada. I visited my mum. Oh, how is she? I've not seen her for a while. My friends, my brother's grave. Oh shit, to mark his 3-year death anniversary. And I celebrated my birthday. Oh, man. I'm sorry to have read that last bit. Oh, fucking hell, man, it's caught me out of nowhere. I was about to make a joke on I need to go back to Toronto and see your mum. All jokes aside, man, that's horrible. Wow, 3 years. Where does the fucking time go, man? Oh, fuck, man, that's so shit. I hope you enjoyed your trip anyway. You know, I've heard nothing but really good things about Canada. I've always told everyone on these streams, man, I've got a huge affiliation towards America and Canada. I've never been to any of them in my entire life, but bucket list, it's right there, man. America and Canada is somewhere that I need to go 100%. Jordan Che, what you think of the PlayStation app changing back to the original instead of the Grand Theft Auto 6 style? Do you think it has something to do with all the backlash from the discs? No, Jordan. I just think we shouldn't really read too much into it. Oh, it's Catalina, sorry, not what did I call it? Angelica. Catalina, sorry, my bad. Shit content creator. Yeah, it was Catalina that was in San Andreas, not Angelica. Why did I call her Angelica? That's weird. No, man, I'm not deep in that PlayStation. I saw that PlayStation, for anyone that doesn't know what Jordan's talking about, PlayStation today have changed their logo back to the original PlayStation logo instead of the Rockstar Games logo. Or Grand Theft Auto 6 logo, sorry. I really wouldn't read into that shit at all. They might change it back the week Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, but I see it as last week was a big promo week for Grand Theft Auto 6. That's really about it. So that's all I'd read into it. I wouldn't go any further than that. I wouldn't do yourself any damage. You'll start seeing it, man. Like, obviously, the hype was there. And I put out a tweet saying, oh, you little pricks changing your logos and your profile pictures to Grand Theft Auto 6 colours. Like, thanks. I can't differentiate anyone now. You all look the same on Twitter. But you'll start seeing that now. In the next couple of months, everyone will start changing the profiles back to either what it was. or to something else new. And then when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it'll all change. Everyone will now follow the colours of Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. So, yeah, man, I wouldn't read too much into it. And again, it's not a PlayStation exclusive, is it? Like, PlayStation are throwing it back for Rockstar Games and they're making that shit clap. But, like, PlayStation, have some shame. It's not your exclusive, you fucking weirdos. Ugh. Yo, lad. The preloads for Grand Theft Auto 6 are a day early on certain regions. Would that mean the game itself could be available a day early for some people? I thought the game would follow a global release date. Yo, lad, oh, mate, let me read that again. I want to make sure I answer this right for you. The preloads for Grand Theft Auto 6 are a day early on certain regions. The preloads... What? Yo, lad, you can pre-download the game on November 12th before November 19th. What do you mean by preloads? Is that what you're talking about? Because it's not a day before. It's like, I've failed maths. It's November 12th that you can basically like pre-install it, pre-download it, whatever the terminology is. Would that mean the game itself would be available for a day early for some people? No, your lad. Again, from how I'm understanding it, New Zealand are going to be the first friend brothers to get Grand Theft Auto 6 at midnight in New Zealand time. That's when Grand Theft Auto 6 will first go live. Then the next time zone I think is Australia. So certain parts of Australia will get Grand Theft Auto 6 like 2 hours later or something, and so on and so forth. So you can pre-install it or pre-download it. Again, I don't know what the terminology is. You can pre-install it from November 12th, but you will only be able to access that game at midnight in your region unless you've done the so-called New Zealand trick. Now, Xbox, I think it's quite simple on Xbox. You can just change your location on Xbox, but I think on PlayStation, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's a way in which you can do it on PlayStation. What you have to do is you have to create a PlayStation. Hey, fuck you, I ain't gatekeeping this shit. Not that PlayStation give a fat shit, but apparently there is a trick on PlayStation. I'm just going off what other people have told me. So apparently if you create a new account on PlayStation and you set your location to New Zealand, and then you download or pre-install Grand Theft Auto 6, it will install it in regards to it registering as you're on New Zealand time. So you'll be able to access it at 12 o'clock midnight in New Zealand. So if you're in the UK and you do that trick, you'll get it at like, 12 New Zealand time? It could be 12 o'clock in the afternoon, actually. I think. I can't remember. Should I quickly Google it? I'll quickly Google it because people might be thinking, what are you talking about? 12, what am I thinking here? 12 a.m. New Zealand to UK. First one that pops up. 12 a.m. New Zealand to UK is 12 a.m. in New Zealand corresponds to the previous day in the UK. 12 a.m. Tuesday in New Zealand is 1 p.m. Monday in the UK. So you'd get it 1 p.m. And it technically you would be if you do the so-called New Zealand trick, technically you would be getting it a day early because you'd be playing it on the 18th where you are if you're not in New Zealand. So technically that does make sense. So technically you would be playing it a day early. But I don't know if I'm going to bother doing that shit, man. I want Grand Theft Auto 6 on this account. I've still not pre-ordered it yet. I don't have to make like a second account. I already game share with one of the boys. I can't be asked fucking things up. And I want it on PlayStation. I don't want it on Xbox. So, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to do it. I think crack is, for me, on the 18th, I'm just not going to have to be on internet at all. I'm going to have to take a day for myself. Go to the gym, stay off my phone. I'll have to plan on doing something. Because I can't be arsed doing this New Zealand trick, man. I really hate that there are going to be people in the world that are going to be able to play Grand Theft Auto 6 before other people. I don't think that's right, but I understand why they've done it. They've done it, obviously, because the amount of traffic that are going to be going, it's just going to be fucking unheard of. So I do get it. It splits it up. It's not a case of, okay, everyone is swarming at the exact same time, so I do understand it. But, yeah, man, If it was up to me, I would have liked it where everyone plays at the exact same time. But, Big Chris, hey MCT, I just finished a week of grinding to get this mansion. I'm not about to spend $200 to buy shark cards and take the easy way. I hope you can see my message. Thanks MCT if you read it. Oh, Christopher, so you hadn't had a mansion from the DLC in December? Fair enough. So what have you just done? Have you just done the Mr. Faber missions now then? Yeah, I liked the DLC in December. I liked the mansions and stuff. I don't think it was as good as we all wanted it to be, but if it has been split into two DLCs, which we think it has been, in regards to this, the DLC that we got in December was part 1, and part 2 is going to be this DLC that we get with the Courts Heist. I think it makes sense. I think it lines up, but yeah. But again, Chris, it's good that you've got the mansion now, because now you'll be able to trigger the DLC, won't you, when it drops in 10 days' time. Buzz it! Teddy Knight, how will it end per the thumbnail? How do you think the heist will end? Couple of different ways, Teddy man. I've just noticed that we've not been playing music for about an hour. J-Dog, can we get some music pumping this bitch? It's a little bit quiet, appreciate you. How will it end? I really would like to see Trevor and Franklin come back and have Trevor, Michael and Franklin and our online character finish Grand Theft Auto Online. I really would like that. I'd like us to deal with Mr. Faber, but there are complications with ending Mr. Faber in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But overall, man, if we get a good heist and it ends on a positive and possibly even a bit of a Grand Theft Auto 6 Easter egg, like, can you imagine if one of the characters, like Trevor, Michael, Franklin, maybe a side character or something, says, well, that does it for me, Los Santos. It's been real. I've lived here for 13 years, but it's time to move on. And then someone goes, oh, where are you thinking? And he goes, oh, I don't know. I might try Vice City. You know, Leonida's nice this time of year. Like, that alone for a little fucking Grand Theft Auto cheese weasel like me, I'll lose my shit. Like, oh my God, GTA 6 mentioned. Emily's been a member for 2 months. Emily, far too generous. Don't deserve it, but I appreciate the support. What an astonishing marketing cycle. Astonishing marketing cycle. What, for Grand Theft Auto 6? For GTA 6 or Grand Theft Auto Online, Emily? You know my thoughts on it. You lot all know my thoughts on the so-called marketing cycle / promo for Grand Theft Auto 6. I think it's been horrendous. In comparison to this being the biggest video game of all time, I think the marketing's been a fucking joke. But again, we've talked about that. We've talked about that in depth. MC Conster, complaining about a marketing campaign that hasn't started yet is a special type of stupid. Oh shit, MC Conster's getting a fucking monk's day. Oh, Emily, have you heard this shit? Ho 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 ho! Throwing shade at you. Who's he throwing shade at me? MC Conster. They did the same local midnight release on Red Dead Redemption 2. Right, so he's having... Oh, so he's fucking trying to give Emily both barrels here, isn't he? Fight, 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 fight. Complain about a marketing campaign that hasn't started yet is a special type of stupid. MC, I think it's a special kind of stupid if you don't consider the marketing's already started. They literally marketed pre-orders and what you're going to get with pre-orders last week. Brother, it's okay. It's okay. You're alright here. You're amongst friends. At least I think so. Fuck me. So what do you consider marketing then? Trailer 3? Trailer 3 has to drop for the collector's edition now, doesn't it? Marketing, promo, collector's edition. Keep up, brother. But, nah. Away from what Emily said, again, towards MC Conster, I think this entire marketing promo for the so-called biggest video game of all time has been an absolute fucking joke, man. They dropped the trailer in 2023 saying you were going to play the game in 2025. The fucking game comes out one month before 2027. They ignored you for over 500 days. They ignored you for over 13 months. Biggest video game of all time. The promo's been a fucking joke. And I'll die on that hill. Leroy with the €6. Appreciate it, Leroy. Game will release for all the same time because of leaks, I think. I don't think so, Leroy. I really don't. Rockstar understand that Friend Brothers in New Zealand getting it midnight their time means they get it 12 hours before the majority of the West. So without a doubt, there's going to be leaks. Without a doubt, there'll be leaks on the 18th. So I don't think they'll change the time. Again, I think it sucks, but I know why they're doing it. It's to manage traffic. Ben Forster with the 20 Australian. Appreciate you, Benjamin. That's far too generous, man. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it. Kenneth, do your thing.
It's showtime!
That's my guy. I hope you're doing well, Benjamin. Appreciate you, brother. With the 20, let me read this. MCT, I personally believe it'll be released worldwide at the same time. This is backed up by pre-order bonuses stating valid on purchases before or on the 20th of November, which it would be for Australia and New Zealand. What? So Ben, you and other people do think they're going to change the time? Man, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. I hope they do change the time to where everyone gets to experience it at the exact same moment. I would fucking love that, man, Ben. Ben, honestly, if they do that, I'm doing a special live stream. I'm going to be like, fucking yes! But it's like, if we use the example of Hollywood, for example, certain times films will come out and the UK will get it before America. Certain times America will get films before the UK. It's not uncommon to do this kind of shit. And again, with it being the biggest video game of all time, it is a way to manage traffic. So I hope you're right, man. I really hope you're right. I hope they change this time where everyone can experience it at the exact same time and we don't have to do this bullshit New Zealand hack. But I'll react to it when I see it. And I hope I see it, man. I hope they change the time. I really do. Because again, for a content creator like me, I don't want fucking sympathy for being a content creator. Like, fuck that. But for the friend brothers as well, man, it's like you're gonna go to work on the 18th, work a full day's work, and then you're going to have to limit your interaction with the biggest thing in the world called the internet. Like, you're basically not going to be able to go on the internet once you get home from work on that day. Like, I don't know, man. I think it's a bit shit. Wolverine Slayer MCT, how much do you think the collector's edition would be if there will be one? I personally think it would be 150 quid. I'm hovering around 150. Again, just because the base price was so cheap, I thought they would go a bit more expensive than that. So if I set my expectations at 200 quid and it comes underneath that, I don't want to justify it because I still think that's fucking shit. But like, charging people the best part of 200 quid for a collector's edition of a video game and you don't even get the video game with it, like, that will be shit. But if it comes under 200 quid, I think I'm alright with it. But again, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. MC Constant, they know all the young TikTok brains can't focus for longer than 5 minutes. So they are just pushing the big marketing until closer to November, in my opinion. Oh, MC Const, again, you know, I was only winding you up before. 100%, man. The big marketing, like gameplay and stuff, that's obviously going to come around September and October. The big marketing is definitely going to drop back end of September and run all the way through October. October is going to be nothing but Grand Theft Auto 6, without a doubt, man. And then November, you'll get the launch trailer either the back end of October or the first week of November. So I do agree with that. But I just had to fucking be like, oi, marketing started last week, you little fucking mug. Just had to put you on blast a little bit. Just had to fucking get you back in line. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate it, brother. CJ, with Grand Theft Auto 6 being a digital download, how do you think they will handle the map, as every Grand Theft Auto game has had a map included? Oh, what, the physical map? Unfortunately, Chris, man, I think they're just going to put the map in the collector's edition. I think that's just the way it's going to be now. What would be the point in putting the map? What would be the point in printing thousands, if not millions, of maps and putting them in the physical editions of Grand Theft Auto 6, the $80 editions with the downloadable code, and a handful of people buy them because no one wants downloadable codes? Like, it'd be wasted. It'd just be wasted printing because it's going to cost you to do that. So yeah, man, I think in regards to the map, you're just going to get it in the collector's edition. That, again, could be wrong. I don't work at Rockstar, but that's just my opinion. That's where I see it going. And that's something else as well that I did say about all this shit. J-Dog, just pause the music a sec. That is one thing that I did say about all this physical media shit, because we were talking about it the other day. I think one of the biggest issues for a lot of people in regards to PlayStation announcing there's going to be no more physical media is all they've done is they've taken the option away from you and they've not even offered you anything in place of it. It's just, yeah, 2028, this shit's gone. Like, it's gone now. Tough titty, stop crying. I would have respected it a little bit more if the announcement would have been, due to dwindling numbers in regards to physical edition sales, going forward, in 2028, the physical printing of discs now is going to be limited. If a video game company wants to create a collector's edition, we will greenlight printing of discs if that's what that company's publisher wants to do. So then you're putting it on the publisher. So then, if PlayStation are saying to publishers, we will happily ship discs, but you've got to attach them to the collector's editions, so you just tell us if you want to do that or not, you then put it on the publishers. So then if Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't coming out with physical disc, you then look at it and go, let's take the piss Interactive's fault. Because they could have told PlayStation, we want to print discs and put them in our collector's edition. But that's not what we're being given. We're not being given anything. It's simply the case of now, you've had the option taken away from you, and now you're going to be paying more money going forward. So I would have respected the announcement a little bit more if it was just, there was something for the consumer. There was something for us that have pumped our money away for the past 30 years on PlayStation. You know, if the announcement would have been, going forward, if you want physical discs, if you want physical gaming, now you're going to have to order the collector's edition. It still would have sucked because they were basically going to tell you that you're going to have to pay more for the physical edition. But at least we would have still had that option. But they've just completely taken it away from you, and it's tough shit. There's no give with it. It's just, nope, it's not happening. 2028, no discs, done. End of. We say it's done. And I think they missed a trick. I think if they would have said, going forward, physical discs would be part of collector's editions, I think a handful of people probably would have called it out, but it would have been, I think it would have, over time, I think it would have been an accepted difference in regards to the situation of physical media. But just announcing that it's just ending like that, man, sucks balls. Acoustic's been a man for 4 months. Appreciate you, Acoustic. What we're saying, I will feel much better when the next trailer hits. Agreed, Acoustic. Agreed. You know, obviously we've been sat here waiting for trailer 3 for a hell of a long time. So I'm definitely at that point now. The majority of this year we've been sat here waiting for trailer 3. So without a doubt. And I don't think you've got long to wait now, man. I think they'll get this DLC out of the way in the next week or two. And I think Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 will probably drop before the August earnings call. I think the collector's edition will drop before the August earnings call as well. And I think the trailer 3 will be used to boost the community, so more people will pump the money into that collector's edition. That's just my theory anyway. I could be wrong. Moist Sausage has become an ultimate friend, brother. Oi, Sausage, far too generous, man. I appreciate it. Ken, do your thing.
It's showtime!
Oh! Appreciate you, big stepper. Right, Jade, I'll get that fucking music pumping again, lad. Oh my goodness. Right, let's try and catch up here because I'm falling behind. Fox with a 10. Appreciate you, Fox. What we saying? Ken?
It's showtime!
Preloading is a way to manage traffic, Big Cheese. Preloading. Oh, so you... Oh, right. So, oh, Fox, what? So you're saying the instant... Right. Sorry, I'm still in the mindset. Man, it's been so long since we fucking booted up a story mode video game. I'm still in the mindset of Grand Theft Auto Online and servers. So, hold on a minute. Let me just backtrack a bit. So, if anyone doesn't know what Fox is talking about 10-15 minutes ago, we were talking about how Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out midnight New Zealand, midnight for Australia, midnight in all these locations is a way for them to manage traffic, so not everyone is playing the game at the exact same time. But I was in the headspace of jumping online and playing the online entity, and obviously it's not, is it? Sorry, man. It's 13 years of being used to Grand Theft Auto Online, be online. Basically, if I go to play Grand Theft Auto, I have to be with an internet connection. So, because it's a story mode video game, because you've pre-installed it between November 12th and November 19th, the different time zones don't matter, right? Because there's not going to be online traffic again. Fox, fucking. I'm glad you reminded me about that because that's just right. So then, right. Fuck's sake, man. Well, that makes it worse. Oh, that's really pissed me off, that now. That's really, that's, now that I'm thinking about it, that really bugs me. Well, why can't we all play at the same time then? If there's no need to manage traffic on November 19th, why can't we all access it at the exact same time? Oh, fuck's sake. That's really annoyed me, that. Right, there's no reason... Right, okay then, well then, there's no reason for different locations to get it at a different time. Rockstar, Take-Two, whoever's in charge, fucking fix up. Oh, man. I've been sat here for 2 weeks thinking that that's the reason why. Because of online, obviously, you know, we're not getting online day one, are we? Google's just crashed. Fucking Google. Fix up your little mugs. One sec, team. Just waiting for YouTube to come back online. There we go. There we go. It's like we're not even left. Right, let's catch up. Knob Dog Games. Oh, fucking hell, man. I was reading that on YouTube, just shit canned. After the DLC, the road is wide open until launch. Agreed? Agreed. Unless we get a part 2 of this heist. Maybe part 2 drops in October. Who knows? CJ, what other games are you excited for this year? Wolverine. I was looking forward to Fable, but obviously that's got a shit can to February next year. What other games? What other games? I'm not looking forward to it, but I buy FIFA every year. I've had FIFA since I was a kid. Is there any other games I'm looking forward to? I started playing Gears of War a couple of days ago. And I'm trying to at least get the first Gears of War finished, because I wouldn't mind playing Gears of War E-Day when that comes out, because I think that might be quite good. But I think GTA 6 is just a big vacuum for me, brother. What about you? I want 4. Give me 4. Utah! Give me 4. Give me 4 titles that you're excited for, and they can't be Grand Theft Auto 6. Kiron, yeah, the Vice City postcards between area was a nice touch. The Vice City postcards between areas was a nice touch. Gaming Grade Grand Theft Auto 6 will be going... Oh, shit, one sec. Grand Theft Auto 6 will be going live for everyone at the same time. It drops in New Zealand at 11 AM UK time, which is midnight on the 19th here in the UK. What? GTA 6 will be going live for everyone at the same time. It drops in New Zealand at 11 AM UK time. What? Gaming Grade, are you smoking Paul? It's midnight launch. It's a midnight release for everyone. Team, I swear to God, New Zealand are getting it at midnight. What is Gaming Grenade smoking here? When does GTA 6 release in New Zealand? Mr. Google. Grand Theft Auto 6 officially releases in New Zealand on November 19th, 2026 for PlayStation 5, blah, blah, blah. The game is scheduled to unlock at midnight local time. It's a midnight release, man. Gaming Grenade, you had me thinking then I was being a thick bastard again. You can't do that to me. You know how easy I am to get. You just rage baited me, you little fucking prick. Mods, pack him up. I'm only joking, don't touch him. Warp Space 15, appreciate you, Warped. With how stupid easy it is to make money in Grand Theft Auto Online now, do you think there is any way Grand Theft Auto 6 Online launches like this? It used to be a grind to make money. Warp Space, man, I think the structure of Grand Theft Auto Online that you've got currently will still exist in Grand Theft Auto 6, but I've talked about this before. I think there's going to be three separate ways of playing Grand Theft Auto Online when 6 drops. It might not be day one, but eventually in the first 2 years, I think we'll get to this point. The first way will be how we've played now, where it's Rockstar's version of Grand Theft Auto Online. The second one's going to be role-playing servers. And the third way is going to be user-generated content with Rockstar's online modding engine. And that's where people are going to turn it into the sandbox and create their own whatever. So, the structure that you're talking about, I think will exist in Grand Theft Auto 6, but it won't be the only way to play Grand Theft Auto 6 online, if that makes sense. But whether people like it or not, man, the reality is a lot of people do enjoy the structure of Grand Theft Auto Online now, where it's just so easy to make money. That's why people play. And I think that if you see Grand Theft Auto Online as just a grind where you've got to keep grinding, once you turn Grand Theft Auto Online into a chore, you lose a lot of the casual fans. A lot of the casual fans, think about it this way, man. If you've worked a 9-to-5 job, you get home at 6 o'clock, and you've had your tea, blah, 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 and you've got like a few hours to play Grand Theft Auto Online before you go to bed, are you really going to be excited to be like, right, okay, so I can't play a heist tonight, but I can grind the next 2 hours and build up the money so I can play a heist tomorrow. Oh, I can't do tomorrow because I'm busy. Okay, well, the weekend then. Like, fuck that. You want to jump on online and you want to play the very best, the very best version, the very best bits of Grand Theft Auto Online. So I think they want to try and take that sort of grinding aspect away from online, and they want to basically make it where you can go and enjoy Grand Theft Auto Online the way you want to enjoy it. That's how you fucking bring the casuals in and keep them going. But again, just my opinion. We'll see. Tyler with the 2, appreciate it, Tyler. Think Grand Theft Auto Plus with pre-orders will start once... Sorry, Tyler, what? Think Grand Theft Auto Plus with pre-orders will start once online hits. GTA Plus with pre-orders will start... Oh, you're talking about the GTA Plus 3-month subscription. So, Tyler, I didn't know this. We were talking about this in the last stream. The Friend Brothers have said, apparently, in the small print, that GTA Plus subscription, you can actually access it. You can actually activate it whenever you want. You don't have to wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out. So, I think, technically, you can actually activate it now. And if you cancel your pre-order, obviously, you've already activated your free month of Grand Theft Auto Plus. So even if you cancel your pre-order and then pre-order it again on the same account, you've only had your GTA Plus subscription once, if that makes sense. Now, I didn't know that. People told me that on the last stream, so we're going off good faith for what people said. But yeah, apparently, that's what the small print is. So it's not a case of you have to wait for that GTA Plus to kick in once GTA Online comes. Warp Space with a 5 again. Appreciate you, Warp Space, man. Far too generous. When GTA Online came out, now I make $10 billion every time I sneeze. Shark cards have been irrelevant for over 2 years now, man. Warp Space, interesting. I mean, Warp Space, you play Grand Theft Auto Online a hell of a lot more than me. I will give you a really good example that I gave a lot of people. Back in December, I'd never bought a shark card in my life. And I knew that I was covering the Michael DLC. I'd been grinding Grand Theft Auto for the past couple of days, and I'd got to a point where I think I had about just over 9 million GTA dollars, or maybe it was just to a point where I had enough money to get the cheapest mansion, because I got the discount as well, because I'd done the stuff beforehand. And when it came to the discount, I was between 250 grand and 500 grand away from the mansion. So I had to suck out and I bought a shark card. Now it sounds to me, Warp Space, like you could have made that money in about 5 minutes, but because I'm a casual in regards to Grand Theft Auto Online, I saw it as it's probably going to take me an hour to make 500 grand, because I just think of the biggest ways to make money, which is KO Perico, which I'm already setting myself back 100 grand for setting it up, or a heist, which obviously I'm going to need people for if I don't do KO Perico, or the fucking... What is it? The Taco Bell. Is it the Taco Bell factory heist? The Taco Bell heist? I can't remember what it's called. So, again, man, like, to proper Grand Theft Auto Online fans that play it religiously, you guys can make money like nothing. But in regards to casual players, we don't think the way you think. So, if there's like a heist that costs you 2 million to set up, we either buy a shark card, or we grind for 3, 4, 5 hours just to make enough money to activate the heist itself. So I think Rockstar going forward with Grand Theft Auto Online is going to want to eliminate that so-called grind aspect of it. But again, it's just an opinion. Piet with the 14 ZAR, appreciate it, but the Grand Theft Auto 6 goes live 3 in the morning in South Africa. Right, I know this is all rage bait now. I know you're all fucking winding me up. G Apex with a 2, appreciate you, Apex. Besides for Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm hyped for Black Flag. Black Flag, good shout. That's another one that I'm excited for. Yes, I forgot about Black Flag. Black Flag, I will be getting amongst it. I might even stream it. Yeah, man, fucking well looking forward to Black Flag. One of, if not my favourite Assassin's Creed games. I've always said, once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, Rockstar needs to start working on a pirate game. Yeah, Black Flag, man. I always forget about Black Flag. Yeah, I think I might even stream it. When does Black Flag come out? Does it come out this month? July? Soon, isn't it? Rando with a 10. Rando, far too generous, man. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it. Ken, tell him what time it is.
It's showtime!
Yes, that's awesome. Yes.
Appreciate you, Big Cheese. I hope you're doing well. Because of all this doom and gloom stuff in the industry, I bought a couple 360 controllers and a couple childhood 2-player campaign games from the 360 to play with my girlfriend. Any recommendations? Oh, nice, man. Nice. If you're on 360, GTA 4? GTA 4 came out on 360, weren't it? It wasn't Xbox One. I'm sure it was 360. If it's 360, Grand Theft Auto 4. 360. Like I said, I just went back and started playing Gears. Gears of War's good. Gears of War, definitely. I wouldn't have recommended Gears of War 3 days ago because I'd not played it until 3 days ago. Obviously, I knew about it, but I'd never played it. I'm the same though, man. I've gone back and started playing nostalgia games now. Again, Gears of War, Crash Bandicoot, Far Cry. Far Cry is another good one. If Far Cry came out on Xbox 360, Far Cry 3, without a doubt. But I think there'll probably be people in chat that will be able to recommend your 360 games a lot better than me, without a doubt. Oh, the 360 days, man. I fucking loved my Xbox 360. The thing was, I never had an original Xbox. The first Xbox I had was an Xbox 360. So I'd always been a PlayStation rider. I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, then I had a GameCube. And then I remember I went round to my mate's house and he had an Xbox 360 and the graphics looked incredible. And I was like, okay, I need to get a 360. So obviously asked Mother MCT. We got amongst it. The 360 was officially mine. What a console. What a console. Oh. DNC's been on for 2 months. I appreciate you, DNC. What we're saying. Will they put Grand Theft Auto Online behind GTA Plus paywall? Not to begin with. I still think they would want to advertise it as it's a free entity. But if they're going to charge separately... Oh, if they're going to charge separately, it might work very similar to my theory around Grand Theft Auto 4, what I thought they should have done. If they were going to remaster or re-release Grand Theft Auto 4, my theory was do it within 2 months of Grand Theft Auto 6, and you either charge people 40 quid for it, or you attach it to GTA Plus, and you are giving people a reason to jump on GTA Plus before the biggest game of all time comes out. If they're going to do Grand Theft Auto Online, a separate price to Grand Theft Auto 6, where you pay 30 quid or 40 quid and you get Grand Theft Auto Online, they could do that GTA Plus shit, couldn't they? They could be like, look, you either pay 30 quid flat out or 40 quid flat out, or you sign up to GTA Plus and you get it for quote-unquote free. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've said, I've put it out there, I am worried about GTA Plus. I am worried. But I don't think we're there where GTA Plus is bad just yet. MC Constance Clucking Bell. Did I say Taco Bell? You know, you little prick. You knew what I meant. Clucking Bell, of course. Yeah, the Clucking Bell farm raid. Biggest Squishious. Halo 3 done. Halo 3. Yeah. Again. Oi. Squishious. I didn't know you were here. Do you know about a couple of minutes ago when I said I saw my mate's Xbox 360? I was like, right, I've got to get amongst it. There he is. The fucking cheese weasel himself. Biggest Squishious. Yeah. Never forget that. It was... I remember going around to Biggest Squishious' house, seeing his Xbox 360. I was like, man, I need to get an Xbox 360 because that thing looks sick. And that little prick also got Grand Theft Auto 4 before me. And I remember he was playing it day one. We'd finished school, went round to his house, and he'd already booted it up, the little knobhead. So I'm watching him driving Roman away from the ship. First mission in Grand Theft Auto 4. And I was like, man, this game looks sick. And like 2 days later, I went and got Grand Theft Auto 4. You always used to get things before me, you little mug. Always. Oh. Envy's a green-eyed monster. Worst by Brian, PlayStation Plus might be going up. They're talking about it. Brian, between you and me, I think you know what I'm about to say, don't you? Would we be surprised? Brian, would me and you be surprised if we found out in the next 6 months PlayStation Plus, there was plans for PlayStation Plus to go up again? I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. After the announcement we got 2 days ago, would you really be surprised if more negativity was about to hit this industry? Here's a question. I don't really want to keep talking about this shit because we talked about it the other day, and I said before when it comes to this stream, I don't want to be negative because there's a lot of negativity going around. But just quickly, do you think PlayStation and Xbox have planned all this bullshit negative news in this period of this year because they know that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out in like less than 5 months' time? It's the sense of, well, we don't have long to wait for the biggest video game of all time anyway, so let's drop this shit news on them now because in 3 months' time they're not going to be bothered. There's just something that doesn't sit right with me with the timing, man. There's just something. Biggest wishes my parents actually loved me. Mods, can we fucking pack him up right now? Can we get rid of him? Speaking of, why aren't you a mod? I'm surprised I've not made you a mod. Gaming Grade, the PlayStation Store for New Zealand says 18th 11 2026 11 GMT, and the UK site says 19/11 2026 midnight GMT. I doubt there would be placeholder times, so hopefully it will be at the same time for everyone. Gaming Grade, man, I really hope that you're right. I really hope that we're getting the game the exact same time as New Zealand. I really hope you're right. I'm just going off what I've been told. I'm going off what I've seen. And also, like, again, I'm not trying to out anyone, but the creator Discord that I'm involved in, there was literally conversations going on 2 days ago talking about how to do the New Zealand thing. So even content creators thinking it's coming out at midnight for New Zealand and midnight for everyone else. So a new Gaming, what you're saying there, I must have missed that completely. And apparently a lot of us have missed it as well. The PlayStation Store for New Zealand says 18th of the 11th 2026 11 GMT. Can someone else confirm this? I mean, I'm going to say someone in New Zealand. I think all of New Zealand are currently asleep, aren't they? I'm just intrigued by that because I want that to be true. I want everyone to play the game at the exact same time. But everyone for the past week's just been talking wild about how it's coming out midnight for New Zealand and it's coming out midnight for everyone else in like local times. Old McDonald, with Grand Theft Auto 6, do you think it'll be harder to steal cars? Also, our own cars. Do you think we'll have to take better care like the horses in Red Dead Redemption 2, as in can't go speeding down roads and off cliffs, etc.? I think you're toying with people's emotions if you're going to start doing that shit, Old McDonald. I think the day you turn Grand Theft Auto 6 into a real-life life simulator where you really shouldn't be speeding and you shouldn't be crashing cars, you're losing a big thing of what Grand Theft Auto 6 means to the people. Aren't you really? I see why some people might think that way, because if there is one game that you would turn to a life simulator, Grand Theft Auto obviously is the big one that screams to everyone. But can you imagine if we boot up the biggest Grand Theft Auto game they've ever created, and there's things that are literally telling you not to steal cars, take care of your own car, don't go speeding because if it blows up you lose your weapons. But the thing is, Matt, we've talked about this as well. There's so many complications with shit like this. So for starters, how does that transition into online? Because no one plays online for the realistic element. Whereas story mode, I think you can say, obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 is a completely different animal entirely. But when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 5, people didn't play Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode the same way they played Grand Theft Auto Online. That now exists today, 13 years later. People are going to want to jump into Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm definitely going to do this. And I'm going to play through the story. And I'm going to take my time with it. So things like taking care of your car because you don't want the car to blow up because it's realistic. Because if your car blows up, your weapon's going to be stored in the boot. So I get that. I understand that. You know, certain realistic elements make sense in regards to the structure of the story mode. But that doesn't transition to online at all. Imagine you boot up online, you're playing it with your mates, and your car blows up and you lose all your weapons. And now you've got to go all the way back to your house, or your safe house, sorry, to sort your cash out, get your weapons and stuff, and then you've got to sort, like... The realistic elements bring their own complications in the reality of transition towards story mode and online. And it's questions at the moment, that I can't answer until Rockstar give us the answers. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I think a lot of people are crying out for Grand Theft Auto 6 to be a bit more realistic. But you gotta look at it for what it is, man. In 10 years' time, are you going to be sat there playing the story mode of Grand Theft Auto 6? Are you going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6, taking your time, taking care of your car, being realistic? Or are you going to be playing the latest DLC and online with your mates and just driving at 1,000 miles an hour? I think we all know the answer, right? And in regards to the so-called realistic aspect of it, there's another thing that a lot of people probably aren't thinking about. Role-playing servers. That's going to be a realistic element right there. For the next 15 years, that's your realism for Grand Theft Auto going forward. You want to play Grand Theft Auto with 2 miles an hour and take everything realistic? The role-playing servers will literally be on console for you. Apex with a 2, appreciate you, Apex. Black Flag is the only real pirate game to me, sadly. Man, you need to play Escape from Monkey Island. That's all I'm going to say. Fucking brilliant game. Right, let me try and catch up here because I asked people before if we can sort out what the crack is with this New Zealand thing, because Gaming Grenade keeps saying that apparently on PlayStation the time is different in regards to the Xbox time. So Mark T says, I've done the math, MCT. If Grand Theft Auto Online is GTA Plus Online... Oh, sorry, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto Online. Mark, I'll come back to that in a sec. I just want to talk about this timing thing with everyone. Starben, I'm on Xbox, but it has my local time here in the US, which is midnight. Okay. Kieran, do they stagger the release by time zone? From what me and other content creators have seen, it looks like everyone's getting it at midnight your local time. Brian's just sent a donation. I bet Brian's got the answer. Here he is. The only thing we know for sure about the launch, preload starts on the 12th. Global versus midnight local on the 19th is still unknown. So at the moment, it's not set in stone. Right. Okay, Brian. Fair to see again. You lot know if I have something that needs answers, fucking Brian's got us covered, man. When Brian speaks, I'll listen. So at the moment, Brian's saying it's still unknown. Right. Okay, I'll take that for now. I don't want to do this New Zealand trick. I don't want to do this bullshit of having to create a second account and just, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to do that. So hopefully, Gaming Grenade is right. And when Grand Theft Auto 6 releases on the 19th, you've pre-installed it between the 12th and the 19th, you don't have to wait midnight your local time when New Zealand have got it 12 hours earlier. If it's releasing midnight for New Zealand, then technically we either play it all on the 18th or New Zealand's release time is going to have to change. Because if New Zealand get it at midnight, that means if we're playing it at the same time as New Zealand, we're all playing it on the 18th. Imagine if it gets announced that the time thing gets changed. Like, imagine if they announce it like October or like the first week of November. All the New Zealand fans are going to be fucking pissed. Like, are you kidding me right now? It's going to be midnight November 19th in New Zealand and they won't be able to play it yet because it's going to be time locked for everyone to play it at the exact same time. I know that there are a certain group of people in New Zealand that do not want that to happen. Oh man, that fucking... Sorry man, I'm not trying to be shit towards New Zealand fans, but I want everyone to be able to play this game at the same time. If you I can't remember who reminded me before, but they made a really good point. If you're pre-installing it between the 12th and 19th, you don't need to worry about traffic, do you? Because it's a story mode video game. So there's no reason why we all can't play it at the exact same time. And again, the only other option is New Zealand get it midnight November 19th, but that means the rest of the entire world get to play it on the 18th. That's a day before the official date. Like, does that make sense? Biggest Squishes, Sea of Thieves is the pirate game, behave. I've still not played it yet, though. I've still not played it yet. What, would you say Sea of Thieves is better than Black Flag? Really? I thought it was like I thought in regards to the gaming community, it was like a well-known agreement that Black Flag is the best pirate game there is. Apart from Monkey Island. Simple Space, no one has ever thought what properties in Grand Theft Auto Story we could buy. No one has ever thought what properties in GTA Story we could buy. It's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it, Simple Space. It's definitely not something I've really deeped yet. It all comes down as well to the story of the game as well. Like, if the story of the game is going to be Lucia and Jason are going to be on the run from the police, and then in the final chapter, like, we clear our names. Is there going to be that much focus on buying property throughout the game? Because what would be the point in us owning like a $2 million penthouse or mansion or something if we're on the run from the police? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. So I think if we're going to be on the run through the majority of the game, we probably won't really have much of an option to buy much properties like we did in San Andreas, for example. But once we clear our name, it would be pretty cool if then we can buy properties after the game finishes, because that then kind of elongates the story mode. It stretches the story mode out, which I wouldn't mind doing. You know, how cool would that be? You play through Grand Theft Auto 6's story mode, you played the final mission, you think that's done, and now basically Jason and Lucia, you can now take Jason and Lucia and go across the whole of Leonida, doing your own heist, knocking things off, and basically you are trying to buy every bit of property throughout Leonida and basically make it so Jason and Lucia have become sort of the Tommy Vercetti of Vice City, where instead of controlling Vice City, you control the whole state of Leonida. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Bigger Squishes, it's a different game. Black Flag is a narrative-based. Sea of Thieves is a pirate sim. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, in regards to a pirate video game, like, I was going to say forget the context, but obviously context is important. I just mean, like, if I'm booting up a video game and I want to play a pirate video game, you're saying Sea of Thieves is better than Black Flag? Interesting. Again, I'll take your word for it because you played both of them. I've only played Black Flag. I've not played Sea of Thieves. Well, I will admit, I've only ever heard good things about Sea of Thieves, so Sea of Thieves must be really good. But it's online. It's live service, isn't it? So already you've got contrasts there. Story mode, live service. It's like comparing the experience of Grand Theft Auto 5 story to Grand Theft Auto Online. It's chalk and cheese, isn't it? Bryce, do you think those ultimate stores will be online? Because I never seen a game make you pay for stuff, then give it away for free for everyone online, or maybe they will make you have the ultimate for it. Oh, Bryce, you talking about... Oh, good question. I've not really thought about that yet. So you're talking about the 4 interactive locations. Will they be online? Wow, I've not actually thought about that yet, Bryce. What a good question that is. Shit, I've not deeped that yet at all. Ooh. That'd be a bit of a slap in the cock, that, wouldn't it? If you boot up online and you get those 4 interactive locations, but you didn't pay the extra 20 quid, so you didn't get it with the base game, but you got it in online. Ooh, I don't know. They might hold off. They might hold off for like the first 6 months and then release it afterwards. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Wow, that's something I haven't even thought about. Yeah, so what? The salon, the tattoo shop, the clothes store, and the mod shop. I know a lot of people like to mod stuff in GT Online, and the other thing as well, it'll be interesting to see how they navigate that, because so many people want close to unlimited customization when it comes to online, and if you lock 4 customizable locations and you can't even access them online. Ooh, Bryce, I've not even thought about that yet. Good question. I don't have the answer. I wish I did. That'll be interesting to see what they do with that. That will be interesting to see. Crossfire Gaming, I just thought of an interesting mechanic. What if we can haggle prices in certain places in Grand Theft Auto 6? I'm not too sure where that would fit in, but I haven't heard anyone mention it as a possibility. Haggle prices? What do you mean? For anything at all? Or do you mean for property? The thing is, Crossfire, it's like, how would that work in regards to the structure of Grand Theft Auto? Like, you don't want to get too lost in the weeds with, like, being a real-life simulator, do you? Like, haggling in Grand Theft Auto is going and dangling someone off the side of a bridge and be like, give me your property for cheap, or give it me for free. Or you go and kill someone and now all of a sudden their property is available. Like, that's haggling in Grand Theft Auto. If you dumb it down now to the point where you make it realistic now, where instead of Jason and Lucia just taking someone out and having their property, it's now a case of Jason and Lucia have to come to some form of agreement through words. Again, it would be, I agree, Crossfire, it would be an interesting mechanic. I like the terminology you've used, interesting mechanic, but in context to Grand Theft Auto, quote-unquote haggling has always been, you just take someone's fucking kneecaps out. It would be interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Metallica Matt has been on for 6 months, Matthew. Far too generous, man. Wow, 6 months? Fucking hell, man, that's flown by. I remember you, weren't you like tagging me and stuff on TikTok? Oh, not TikTok, sorry, on Twitter. Be like, MCT, I can't get access to your live streams or something. Wow, that's fucking flown by, man. 6 months. I think there's a possibility that it could be released midnight New Zealand time worldwide because the PlayStation Store says 11th, 18th. But what would be the fucking sense? Advertising the game comes out November 19th, but yet 95% of the world gets to play it on the 18th. And it's not early access, it's just, no, the game's going live on the 18th. What? The game's supposed to go live on the 19th. That means the only people that would experience Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th is New Zealand. Everyone else would get it on the 18th. I don't know. Again, man, I think it makes sense to give it everyone at the exact same time. But I don't work at Rockstar, so I don't fucking know, do I? Bigger Squishious. It'd be a good way to incorporate the respect meters. Higher respect, bigger discounts. Oh, good. Oh, good theory. So you're saying, like with the haggling thing that Crossfire Gaming said, obviously if we have like more respect throughout Leonida, we get cheaper property and cheaper stuff. Whereas if no one respects us, if they see us as a bunch of mugs, we pay full whack. Nice. I don't mind that at all. The bar thing that we keep being mentioned though, apparently in the story mode, it's not going to be like a good guy, bad guy meter. It's going to be a relationship meter between Jason and Lucia. So what? Would that mean we'd have to have like different meters? They could sort it out a little bit, I suppose, as sort of like the attributes thing. You know, like in Grand Theft Auto 5, where obviously after a certain time your driving goes up, your shooting goes up, your stamina goes up and stuff. They could do it where you have like a little bit of a respect meter, and your respect meter goes up. I really like that idea. So if you have big respect around Leonida, you get things cheaper. I like that. It's a great shout. Game Grade MCT, if Grand Theft Auto 6 does go live at midnight in the UK, would you stay up late playing, or would you wait until the morning and get amongst it with the whole day ahead of you? Game Grade, mate, it's funny you asked that. I was literally thinking this yesterday to myself. What would I do? I think I would stay up and play it at midnight, because the thing is, I can't remember the last time I went to sleep before midnight, man. I'm always up well past midnight. And I don't think I could, after waiting so long, and obviously, you know, covering it for as long as we have done on this channel, I don't think there's a world in which I could be led in bed at midnight, knowing Grand Theft Auto 6 is available to play, and I'm just fucking led there. Like, can't wait for tomorrow. So I think if it was a midnight release for the UK, I think I'd probably play until about 3 in the morning, get some tactical sleep, and then just blitz the living fuck out of it the day after, because that's my plan regardless anyway. But yeah, I think the short answer is I'd easily stay up for it. Oh, Zwo. MCT, will there be any technical issues when we click on player on first day of Grand Theft Auto 6 launch? Zwo, you'll have to ask me that question again on November 19th. I really don't know. I'm not a technical guy when it comes to that shit, man. You're talking to someone that, again, before I was reminded before, I thought they were still going to have to manage traffic when the game comes out, but it's not obviously going to be, you're not going to need online to play it, so I don't know. I'm not expecting it to go smooth. I'm expecting something to fuck up. So we'll have to wait and see. Squishious, they do it pretty well in Star Wars Outlaws. Who the fuck asked about Star Wars? You have reputation with different factions and it affects the prices you get from different vendors. Star Wars Outlaws. Is that the game I'm thinking of? Didn't everyone shit on that? Star Wars Outlaw. That is the game everyone's shat on. It's actually not got that bad of a review, is it? 75% on Metacritic. PlayStation, 3.7 out of 5. Squishious, is it any good? I'm assuming you like it if you're using it as a reference point. I can't remember why that game came out and everyone didn't like it. I remember people were giving it shit, man. But I'm not deep in the Star Wars community, so I don't know why people were giving it shit. Big Dick, we're going to see... Sorry, man, I was reading you on YouTube to shit canned you. Big Dick, we're going to see thorough console mods for RP that Take-Two can monetize, unlike PC mods. Still wonder why no PC release date. Big Dick, I wouldn't deep the so-called no PC release date yet. It's obviously, we all know it's not uncommon for PC to come later on, so I wouldn't get too deep in the weeds in regards to that. And in regards to RP, I think we all know that RP is coming to consoles anyway, so... My theory 100%, I've been saying this for a long time, I think they will definitely find a way to monetize roleplay. They bought 5M, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they've either bought or they are now working with other big mods in regards to the PC community. They're limiting other ones as well, and Rockstar and Take-Two know exactly what they need to do going forward with RP servers. They need to own them, attach them to the launcher, and monetize the living fuck out of them. And that's what they're going to do. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, man. Anything before that is just us scaremongering our own selves, innit? Moist Snortage. Midnight onwards, getting some sleep prior to release after work. Have 19th, 20th plus weekend off. Good lad, man. Good lad. You're going to need some time off to play this game, aren't you? I feel really bad for people that aren't going to be able to get time off work for it, because you're going to play it at like midnight, go to work, play it a bit more. Like, you're going to be playing it really sporadically, aren't you? Because the game's just going to be that big. Mr. Mojo Christopher, have you seen the Easter egg on GTA Plus this month with the Emperor Vector in Vinewood Car Club? It's got a Vice City Mambas, Sunstrip, and other Vice City brands like Whip It Bicycles, Fanboys, Hades. No, Mr. Mojo, I didn't clock that. But sorry, what? Easter egg on GTA Plus this month? Right, no. Again, man, I'm a proper casual Grand Theft Auto Online player now, man. I don't play it religiously. I was thinking about this the other day, man. I think that changes when GTA 6 comes out. I think when GTA 6 comes out, I'm obviously going to play story mode for like the first month, 2 months religiously. But once we finish story mode, man, I'm going to want to really get amongst Grand Theft Auto Online. There's a chance that you're seeing MCT's villain arc, and you're gonna see it really come out in the next 12 months. Like, we're sat here right now, we're all joyful, we're all getting amongst it, like, oh, looking forward to the latest DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online, and could Trailer 3 be coming, blah blah blah. If I start playing Grand Theft Auto 6 Online religiously, that's gonna get fucking ruthless. We're gonna be streaming for like 6-7 hours at a time. 6-7. It's gonna get fucking ugly. I can't wait. Tyler with the 2, appreciate it, Tyler. Think car physics will be more like Grand Theft Auto 4. Oh man, Tyler, we've spoke about this to death, man. The issue that you've got is if you make car physics more realistic like Grand Theft Auto 4 and you slow them down, the map's bigger in Grand Theft Auto 6. This is the biggest map that we've had. So it's going to take you an absolute fucking decade to go from north to south. And again, it's just the transition to online. Would you enjoy online if you can't play it as fast as you already play online now? We'll have to wait and see. I'm someone that doesn't hate the driving of Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm fine with the driving of Grand Theft Auto 5. I get why people call it arcadey. But I think you look at the setting, you look at the overall map size of Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't know why it would make sense to slow the driving down and make it more realistic if you're giving us a bigger map. Unless you limit the distance that we're traveling between missions and stuff. But why would Rockstar want to do that? I don't know. As a campaign cowboy, when it comes to story mode, I would love the Grand Theft Auto 4 driving physics. I love them. but I just think it doesn't make sense. But we'll have to wait and see, Tyler. We'll have to wait and see. To answer your question, I don't think they'll be more like Grand Theft Auto 4, but I would personally like them to be more like Grand Theft Auto 4. But again, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Squishers, it was shit when it came out, but they fixed it. What's he talking about? They do it pretty well in Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, he's talking about Star Wars Outlaws. Sorry, it was pretty shit when it came out, but they fixed it. Right, okay. That's a shame then, Squishers, because I've not heard anything good about... Until you say it now, I've not heard anything good about Star Wars Outlaws at all. Right. Okay. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Again, though, I'm not really deep in the Star Wars fandom anyway, so... If Star Wars fans can get enjoyment out of Star Wars Outlaws, more power to them, man. More power to them. I'm always up for communities getting the most out of the fucking franchises, man. Especially where the gaming industry is nowadays. Oh my goodness. Also, why aren't you at work, you little fucking author job? There's a question for you. Nico, my cousin! Grand Theft Auto New Delhi, you players call center scammer. What's that clip? Do not redeem! Do not redeem! Oh man, that clip has me fucking crying. Do not redeem! Oh man. Fucking crying. That fucking clip is so funny. Good. I wouldn't mind the drive from Grand Theft Auto 5 with the vehicle damage from 4. It's a good shout. I don't mind that. But yeah, the realistic damage of... Yeah, I like that. I like that. There's definitely ways... I'm still thinking of that clip. I'm still thinking about it. There's definitely ways you can make Grand Theft Auto 6's driving realistic. Oh. Oh, fucking hell, that is funny. Do not redeem. Oh, fucking hell. No, there's definitely ways you can... There's definitely ways you can make the driving more realistic in Grand Theft Auto 6 without slowing the driving down. Like it was in Grand Theft Auto 4, like the crash physics and stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Jesus, man, I'm getting a fucking headache laughing so hard. I'm off the clip right now, I can't, man. I'll turn into a statistic. I can't remember what it's called, man. I can't remember what it was called. Oh my god, that's so funny. What was it? So there was a scammer, wasn't there, that was trying to scam someone, and the other guy actually flipped. He pulled out the Uno flip card and he did a voice changer, and he was acting like an old woman, and he redeemed the code he weren't supposed to redeem. He's like, do not redeem. Oh, fucking hell, man. That is fucking funny, bro. Gaming Grenade, when it comes to GTA Plus voucher from the Ultimate Edition, do not redeem. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no one redeem that GTA Plus voucher until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Don't redeem it now with Grand Theft Auto 5 line wait. Do not redeem. Yeah. Oh my god, man. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to like get that clip, put it on the soundboard, and then when people ask about like GTA Plus or something, do not redeem. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Why is that so funny? Oh, Lemons, Grand Theft Auto 4 driving is annoying, to be honest. UDC about skill issue or whatever. I don't have several hours to learn something like that anymore. Again, Lemons, man, it's different forks and different strokes. You know, obviously, there will be a lot of people like that that have that exact same mentality as what you do, man. Sorry, I'm still laughing about that. No, there are a lot of people that will have that mentality of, I don't want slow as shit driving, I don't want realistic driving mechanics, I want to drive like I do in Grand Theft Auto 5, I want to drive at 1,000 miles an hour, I want to play this game at 1,000 miles an hour. There's nothing wrong with that. you know, it's all different folks and different strokes. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder and all that other shit. But I don't think it would be a bad thing to at least have some of the mechanics from Grand Theft Auto 4. Like you say, the damage mechanics and stuff. Ragdoll physics. I'd like the ragdoll physics from Grand Theft Auto 4. The ragdoll, man, I think people go overboard with the ragdoll physics. The ragdoll physics from Grand Theft Auto 5 aren't that bad. It's just 4s were better. That's all it is. Carl, watching the video of the scammer and I'm already crying laughing. Do not click redeem. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mark T, if the driving is more realistic, car mods with ACK have a reason. You lower the car with better suspension, you can take a turn faster, mods make sense. Again, Mark, that's something that I don't really think about, obviously, because I don't deep cars and stuff. I've always said this, man, I've never really been a car guy. I've never been brought up on cars and shit. I've never been a petrol head, so I don't really think about that. But that's a really good point. So if the driving is more realistic, you're more than likely going to take your modifications a lot more seriously, aren't you? Really good point, man. Really good point. Metallica Matt, Scammer Payback is another good one. They hack their computers and put hilarious viruses on their shit while they scam bait them. Fucking hell, man. Your MCT, is your boy Cyber still using that 5th generation dial-up internet? Probably is, Jeffrey. Probably is, the little fucking bum. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know what he's talking about, me and Cyberboy tried running some Grand Theft Auto Online last year, and we were in a heist with 2 other people, and every time he was in the heist just failed. Like, it just kept dipping out. So obviously the heist kept failing for us, and then when he left, we ran it smoothly. It's like, oh, you fucking shit dial-up internet, you little mug. So yeah, he probably is, isn't he? Probably is. Oh, actually, no, I think, to be fair, I think, hasn't he moved like twice since then? He'll probably be on different internet, won't he? Build it brighter. Kit Borger is the channel for Do Not Redeem. Oh, is that what it is? Kit Borger. Right. Okay. Do not click redeem. Jeez, man, that's fine. I fucking lost my shit. Carl, Grand Theft Auto 6's driving should be a hybrid. Fucking need to stop laughing at that, man. GTA 6's driving should be a hybrid of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 4's driving. Cars shouldn't turn like an ocean liner, but we shouldn't be able to take a supercar up a mountain. Carl, I know where you're coming from, and I think a lot of people do agree with you. Just my selfish opinion on it. I mean, it's my live stream, so I'll say what I want. No, but all jokes aside, man. Carl, what I need you to do is not click redeem. No, seriously, all jokes aside. Can we get serious now? I still see Grand Theft Auto as a video game. First and foremost, before a life simulator, before anything else, Grand Theft Auto 6 first and foremost for me is still a video game. And I will admit, if I was in a supercar and it's a year after the game's come out and, you know, I'm playing the game the way I want to play it, and I'm in this fucking supercar and it's razzing at 1,000 miles an hour, and then I want to go up like Mount Chiliad or whatever the mountain's going to be called in Mount Caliga, Grand Theft Auto 6, and it won't reach it to the top, I'd be sat there going, playing a video game, be like, this is bullshit. So I now have to find a vehicle that will fucking get up here, and it will be like a slow, like, grip tanker, won't it? That'll get to the top of the mountain. And I get the realism side of things. Trust me, I do. Again, campaign cowboy over here. But at the same time, I still see it as a video game. So if I'm in like a hot car, if I'm in it, like I'm speeding away from someone, and I want to get up to the top of this mountain, just because I'm bored. If I'm playing a video game is supposed to take me away from my boredom. So I see what you're saying, but I'm probably not as deep in the weeds of it as you are. If I can take Grand Theft Auto's version of a Lamborghini up to the top of a mountain in Mount Caliga, I'm not looking at it and be like, oh man, I really wish I couldn't do that. I really wish it was a bit more realistic. But that's just how I see it, man. I know a lot of people think differently. And again, different folks, different strokes. Also, man, why the fuck is my voice sucking absolute fat dick today? Man, I'm croaking it. I'm struggling. Fox, why not both? Heavy cars play like Grand Theft Auto 4, light sport cars like Grand Theft Auto 5. look, there's definitely a way in which you can make the driving realistic. We've talked about it before, man. I just think I'm the wrong guy to talk about it to. Like I said, I'm not into my cars and stuff. And I don't really deep it, man. I'm someone who proper plays Grand Theft Auto quite ignorant. Like, I'll play story mode religiously, and I'll play it slow, and I'll take my time with it. But I don't give a shit if I can take a fast car up the top of a mountain. It's just not something I really think about that much. Freakandliger. One sec. Where are you, lad? Have grinded Grand Theft Auto Online on my PlayStation account from scratch in preparation of the new heist, and I gotta say that I am having fun in Grand Theft Auto Online in such a long time. Oh, good, man. I'm glad. No matter how much shit we give Grand Theft Auto Online, how much shit we give Rockstar Games for sponging online, the fact that I've just seen a message from a Grand Theft Auto fan say they're currently enjoying Grand Theft Auto Online is good enough for me. That's the thing, man. I think no matter, we can deep it a lot, and, we can really look at some things and we can flip the bird on other things, but if the fan base is enjoying what Rockstar Games are giving them, I think it's a win. It's as simple as that. We're all not going to agree. We're all not going to enjoy everything, but seeing messages like that, I'll take it, man. By the way, what a fucking tune. Karl Casey, man, the guy is just off his nut. The fact that he allows people to stream this music for free, God love him. Tune! Terry Knight with a 5, appreciate you, Tedward. What are we saying? New Zealand will be in daylight savings when Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, but still makes it 12 AM, which is weird because it should have affected Australia, but it releases 11:59 on the 18th. Yeah, man, from what Brian said before, we don't know anything definitive when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out in regards to New Zealand, Australia, England. At the moment, all we know is what PlayStation are telling us and what Xbox are telling us. But it's not, nothing's been confirmed yet. So that's what I'm going to say in regards to that. Because people are saying different things, man. There's no point me arguing the toss for either or. I think a lot of us agree that we all want to play this game at the exact same time. We don't want Friend Brothers in New Zealand to get 12 hours before anyone else. We want everyone. The moment New Zealand get it, we get it too. I think that's fair for everyone, right? Axel, should I buy a PlayStation 5 Pro or wait? It's a tough question to answer, Axel. It's a tough question, man. If you wait for the GTA 6 bundles, maybe... I don't know how much they're going to be, but maybe it'll work out where you'll get Grand Theft Auto 6 cheaper or something. I don't know. Because it worked like that with the Switch, didn't it? What was it? If you bought the Switch and Mario Kart World separately, you're paying more. Whereas if you buy them as a bundle, you get Mario Kart cheaper. So PlayStation and Grand Theft Auto 6 might be the same. So if you're going to buy PlayStation 5 Pro for Grand Theft Auto 6, you might as well wait for the bundles if you can get one if they don't immediately sell out. But the price increase just happened. There might be another price increase next year, so I don't know, man. I think if you're in the headspace, not just Axel, but anyone else as well, if you're in that headspace of, I want a PlayStation 5 Pro before Grand Theft Auto 6, I reckon if you can, just fucking treat yourself before it's too late. Right, Rockstar Games have just tweeted out, and it looks like it's online promo, so we're probably not getting any heist information today, or maybe we might get it in an hour's time. Right, Rockstar Games, 27 seconds ago. In fact, you know what? I'll read it on my PC, because that'll be a bit better, because then you can all see this fucking mug. Right, one sec, team, one sec. What am I going on here? Tweeter? Go on a bit of Tweeter. Where are we at, Rockstar? This is the one. Exercise your like I'm going to be able to fucking spell that word. Exercise your right by engaging in time-honored consumer capitalism during Grand Theft Auto Online's biggest independent day sale ever. Bad time to use that term, capitalism. This cross-category blowout of discounts spans aircraft, special weapons, vehicles, superlative rides, and more. Cool. Right, so is that a newswire? Because if we read the newswire, they might mention something about the new DLC down at the bottom. Enjoy Star Spangled Grand Theft Auto Online bonuses this Independence Day. Claim a free bunker during the biggest sale ever. So they're giving away free bunkers. Now, I've not bought a bunker yet, so I'm probably going to jump on Grand Theft Auto Online in the next couple of days and probably get a bunker. So we get a free bunker, join the Fine Art Collectors Program, and much more. Commemorate a milestone Independence Day in Grand Theft Auto Online with our biggest sale ever, featuring a free Logos and Kudo bunker property alongside blah 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 blah. Fortify yourself from threats by claiming the Zancudo bunker for free through to July 13th. If you prefer a different location, all of the bunker properties are 40% off. Sweet. Our biggest Independence Day sale ever. Exercise your rights as use your verification. Use vertical takeoff landing capabilities. Okay, this is all Grand Theft Auto Online jargon. Invest in state-of-the-art military and service tech. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness should include filling out your fleet with formidable rides with the Upamat Sentinel, blah blah blah. Star Spangled discounts, patriotic tire smoke. Earn 40% bonus Grand Theft Auto Plus on short cards. Preparing the court center heist. Oh, here we go. Prepare for the court center heist by making the most of a limited time offer for bonus Grand Theft Auto dollars. Players who connect their Rockstar Games account can opt in through July 22nd to claim an additional 40% bonus Grand Theft Auto dollars with the purchase of up to 5 Great White Shark, Whale, or Megalodon shark cards through August 5th. GTA Plus members can boost their bonus even further, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so they're actually giving discounts on shark cards. Look. I'm not a big advocate of microtransactions in video games, but they exist. We're in a time period now where we've got to get over ourselves. And they're discounting shark cards. So if anyone wants to get amongst it in regards to this heist that comes out in 10 days' time, if you haven't got the money right now to afford a mansion to trigger the heist, I hate saying this, if you're going to get a shark card, why not get it while it's discounted? Independence Day bunker bonuses, nothing says rugged individualism, quite like an isolated underground fortress, turbocharged progress, blah blah blah, excess weapons parts, Grand Theft Auto Online cunning stunts, fucking hell, this is massive, 3 times GTA, that's what she said, GTA dollars and RP on stunt race series, collector beer hats and more in business battles, community series, fine art collector, last chance to join the fine art collector program. Now, okay. Now we are talking about the DLC. We're talking about the courts center heist. Next week marks the conclusion of the fine art collector program. Playing Grand Theft Auto Online before July 13th will verify enthusiast status and immediately qualify you for a free whatever. Completing any heist in Grand Theft Auto Online elevates you to the patron tier. Yeah, we've already gone over that. Mansion owners can qualify for the most prestigious and beneficial level just by playing Grand Theft Auto Online between now and July 13th. So, I didn't know this, if you own a mansion, all you need to do is sign in and play Grand Theft Auto Online between now and July 13th. And what you qualify for the elitist? The elitist designation will confer a collection of special rewards when the court center heist launches, including an unlocking $1 million discount on the art studio. And the art studio is what you need to trigger this heist, by the way, so that's pretty decent, I guess. Upgrade your mansion, a free Annihilator stealth helicopter, and a sculpture, plus the opportunity to unlock a unique painting to decorate your mansion. I saw this shit. One second. I saw this shit when they announced it 2 weeks ago. And this got announced an hour before the pre-orders got announced. So this got brushed over. If you look at the details of this shit, it says that if you've got a mansion and you get to the elitist thing through this art collector program, whatever, you get a free Annihilator stealth helicopter, you get a sculpture, plus the opportunity to unlock a unique painting to decorate your mansion. Where is your head at when it comes to that? Because I would personally like it to be a painting of the map of Leonida. Look, I know every fucking thing we try and turn to Grand Theft Auto 6. I get it. I understand it. But the terminology, man, they've literally highlighted, I'm not joking, they've highlighted unique painting. Is it going to be Grand Theft Auto 6 Easter egg? I hope it is, but we'll see. Ongoing improvements. We are constantly working to make Grand Theft Auto Online a better experience for all players, whether that be through fixes, overall improvements, or actively targeting cheaters, bad actors, and those who seek to harass other players. You can expect to see a number of experience improvements with the Courts Center Heist launches later this month. Additionally, we recently partnered with Modulate to take action against abusive voice chat. You can learn more about it here. Discounts aircraft, property, special weapons, vehicles, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going down here. Gun, van inventory and discounts, GTA Plus, and that's it. Okay, fair enough. So, look. Again, I've never been Grand Theft Auto Online's biggest fan. I've called Rockstar Games out and given Rockstar Games a lot of shit for it. But if there was ever a time to jump on Grand Theft Auto Online, before you get to this DLC in 10 days' time, I think now's the time. You've got big discounts, you've got discounts on short cards. I'm going to be jumping on Grand Theft Auto Online, might even stream a little bit in the next couple of days. So yeah, man, look. It's not a bad week to be a Grand Theft Auto Online fan. Right, team. They could give us a teaser. They could drop a teaser trailer in the next hour in regards to the DLC. But I was only really going to stream for about 2 hours today anyway. For some reason, my throat's fucked. I don't know what's going on. And if it is just a teaser trailer, again, we're not going to pull apart a fucking teaser trailer. Teaser trailer, if it's anything like the Mansions teaser trailer we got 6 months ago, it'll be 13 seconds long. So, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do, we'll run this for about another 10 minutes or so. So get your comments in, get your questions in. I'll do my very best to work through it and get amongst it. But yeah, we'll run it for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll call it time at the bar. And look, if there is a teaser, I'll probably react to it on Twitter or something. But dude, we're not gonna live stream for fucking 3 hours waiting for a teaser trailer, a 13-second teaser trailer if they drop it, because we're not gonna pull that apart, are we? But yeah, they could drop it. Simple Space, the picture could be the missing clue to the Mount Chiliad Easter egg. Possibly. Possibly. That's an interesting one. I didn't think about that. Build It Bright, the Grand Theft Auto 6 cover art. Yeah, maybe. I'd like to think that maybe like Michael would reference the art though. And would he really reference the cover art of the video game that we're going to like? I don't know. Could be wrong. Lemons, trade the Shoemash bunker I got on my second character from the expanded and enhanced business startup. Easy 800 grand considering I never used the secondary character really. Fair enough, Lemons, I'll take your word for it. Again, it sounds like you play Grand Theft Auto Online a hell of a lot more than I do. Jeffrey MCT, do you think the city of Cottonmouth, if you know, will return since Gloriana is mentioned? The city of Cottonmouth. One sec, lad. That's gonna do my fucking head in. I'm having a really thick moment here. This better not be out dodgy. Cottonmouth is a major city located in an unidentified state in the southern east United States that appears in Manhunt 2. Oh, okay, I feel less bothered now because I didn't play Manhunt 2. So, all right, okay, interesting. I don't know. There is a Manhunt reference, isn't there? Cal Hampton has got a Manhunt tattoo. So maybe, I don't know, Jeffrey. I don't know. If I'd have played Manhunt 2, I'd be able to deep that question a bit more, but I haven't, so I'm not going to be ignorant towards your question. I'm not going to try and pretend like I know like the ins and outs of it. Simple Space for Grand Theft Auto 6, instead of buying properties, squatting houses to escape cops. If heat is high, hide in different spots, not just drive away for second like Grand Theft Auto 5. Cops check CCTV and search that heated area. That'd be interesting, Simple Space. That would be interesting. I want to set a realistic bar for Grand Theft Auto 6. If I go in expecting all that shit and I don't get it, I'd be a little bit gutted. So I like where your head's at, don't get me wrong, but that's proper OTT, innit? That's like the most in-depth wanted structure I think you'll have ever had in a video game. I don't mind it, but we'll have to wait and see. Boxman, always a load of shit with Rockstar. Boxer, you know me. I call Rockstar Games out a lot. I give them a lot of shit, but I don't think you can say that after the week that we had last week. They literally gave you pre-orders. They gave us 60-odd screenshots. They gave us new details. Look, I wasn't one. You know me. I said the screenshots didn't blow me away like the screenshots did back in May last year. But if we didn't have the pre-orders last week, I would have agreed with you. But last week was a good... For a Grand Theft Auto fan, last week was a good week last week. Fedzo, have you seen the recent rumour that lower-end employees are being forced into crunch without additional pay? I saw the rumour, but until it's been actually... Until I see proper confirmation on it, Fedzo, I don't know what to say about that. We got told that the proper horrible crunch time was obliterated when the likes of Leslie Benzies left. What I will say is the term crunch could be used in different ways. Look, I don't want to come across ignorant when I say this, but I've worked in a lot of different places, and there's been times where I've been forced to do overtime, and they've basically said to me, look, if you don't do overtime, there's no point coming in. Like, we need you to be here doing overtime. I worked in a factory where we built fucking wood panels for houses, and it was hard graft, and, you know, we already worked 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening. It was an hour there and an hour back. So you were gone the best part of 12 hours throughout the day, and they said to us, there were certain weekends where like, we need you to come in on Saturday because we need jobs doing. And even though you got paid more, it was a sense of you lost your Saturday, and it was shit and it sucked. But unfortunately, sometimes you've just got to fucking fix up and get amongst it. And if I hear that there are certain people working on the biggest video game of all time, and they're being asked or they're being told they have to work a little bit more, and that's being labelled as crunch from someone that's worked in shit like that, I'm like, well, sometimes you've just got to do it. And from what we're hearing so far, it's nothing like what crunch used to be, where people will be working the best part of 24 hours, barely seeing elevated pay for it. The minute that happens, the minute we find out crunch is as bad as what it was with the likes of Grand Theft Auto 5, something needs to be done. But again, I don't know the ins and outs of what the so-called crunch is at the moment at Rockstar, so I can't go too deep in Weezy Man without proper confirmation of what the actual crunch is. That's all I can say about that. Metallica Matt, it'll be a painting of your own face. Strauss the bank check. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny. You know that picture of Strauss laughing? If that's the painting, I take my money. That would be fucking hilarious. Potato, I know it probably won't happen, but I hope the story side of the DLC we get run out of the city and lose instead of always winning. I know it probably won't happen, but I hope the story side of the DLC is we get run out of the city and lose. Oh. You mean in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online? I thought you meant in 6. I don't hate it. I don't hate that. I don't hate that idea. What I will say though is that would that not be a bit of a sour taste if you've played Grand Theft Auto Online for 13 years and the story ends with you losing? I'm not 100% against it. I don't hate it. It'd be different, and I think it would be a nice different, because we're all expecting to finish on top. But there would be some part of me that would just think it would be a bit of a kick in the ball bag if that's how our story ends. Where fucking Toe Shoes comes into Grand Theft Auto Online last year and he beats us in the end. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Tails, I still have a theory that Mr. Faber and his stupid fucking Toe Shoes are going to betray us, leading us... He's already betrayed us, man. Leading us into a part 2 of the DLC, probably coming somewhere in October-ish. Maybe, Tails, maybe. I do like the idea of there being one more part to this DLC coming before Grand Theft Auto 6 drops. I think it makes a lot of sense. But we already know that Faber's already turned on us, man. We already know. That phone call at the end of the last DLC confirmed it. D-Watch, you get crunching different jobs because you just got to pull up your trousers and get on with it. Yeah, D-Watch, like I said, man, I said this at the start of the stream. Someone asked me a question about, what was it, sexism or something? I can't remember. And talk about, like, you know, how people interpret, like, you know, insulting shit. And, you know, I will never advocate towards anything, sexism or anything like that. I got brought up in a household, however, where it's words can't hurt you, pussy. Like, just fucking the term man up. Like you say, pull your trousers up and get amongst it. And that's always in my mentality with work. You know, like, whenever I got told I had to do overtime in jobs before YouTube, it was always the sense of, does that suck? Yes. Am I getting paid more money? Yes. Is it compensating? Yes. Is our time being compensated? Yeah. Does it suck that I'm losing part of my weekend? Yes. But sometimes it's life, man. Sometimes life sucks fucking balls and you've got to get amongst it. So, again, man, if the people at Rockstar Games are being told they have to do overtime and they have to work long hours to get this game done, that sucks. But as long as they're not being abused, and as long as it's not as bad as what Crunch was back in the day when Leslie Benzies was there, I have sympathy, but I understand what's going down because I've done it myself. There'll probably be a few softy tops there that's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. It's like, unfortunately, I've been there, man. Unfortunately, I've lived it. It sucks, man. If your employer one time turns around and goes, right, we need you to work this weekend, there's no ifs and buts about it. We literally need you to work this weekend. Am I being paid for it? Am I being compensated for my time? Yeah. Is this a thing that's going to run for the next 12 months? No. Right. I'm going to have to fucking nut up and get amongst it, aren't I? Hisler thought, will you still be streaming Grand Theft Auto 6 after it releases? No, Hisler. So what I was planning on doing was I was planning on covering Grand Theft Auto 6 for 3 years, and then when it drops, I was going to start covering Star Wars instead. You fucking idiot. I'm only joking. I'm only winding you up. I don't think I've actually said his name before, and I've just called him a fucking idiot. Ken, tell him what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, brother. Will you be streaming Grand Theft Auto 6 after it releases? Yes, absolutely. I'm still going back and forth on whether or not I want to stream it day one. I wasn't going to stream it day one. I want to enjoy it myself, but a really good point got made to me a couple of months ago. People want to see your real life reaction to Grand Theft Auto 6 for the first time, and if you don't at least stream it with the chat off, like, I'm not bothered about making money off that shit. I'm really not. My bills are already paid. So I will happily stream Grand Theft Auto 6 and just demonetize the whole stream, which basically means then my copyright music can be played throughout the game and the stream won't get taken down. So I'll just demonetize the whole thing. I'll turn chat off so no one can send donations or anything, and basically it's a sense of you're watching a live library edition, if that makes sense. So we'll go live for like 2 or 3 hours. You'll see my live reaction to Grand Theft Auto 6, and then that'll be saved in the library forever. So basically anyone can watch it. Any new subscribers will be like, oh, I wonder how you reacted to this in Grand Theft Auto 6. Well, it'll be there for you. So that's my mentality around day one. But there is just a part of me that will think I'm going to be on camera. I'm going to want to keep it at least a bit entertaining. Is that going to take away my experience with Grand Theft Auto 6? Is that selfish? I don't know. So, things to think about. Right, team, I'm going to read the last couple of chats, and then we are going to call it time at the fucking bar. Jeffrey, sequel to what that other commentator mentioned. Maybe the protagonist gets run out of San Andreas and moves to Vice City from Liberty State to San Andreas. Now Leonida, build a rocket boy, XRSG. Fucking hell, Jeffrey, you gave me like 1,000 things there. I'll say yes, no, or maybe to all of it. Sorry, man, I read it well too fast. Dol Alvarado, Jason Lucia painting for the free mansion painting. You know that painting, man? I would like it where it was a bit realistic. Like, I don't want a picture of Jason Lucia. I don't want a picture of the Grand Theft Auto 6 cover art. What I think would be cool is you have, like, a map of Leonida that's been painted, And you don't need to put like the locations and stuff. I don't need like the actual physical interactive map of Leonida. But if we just get the look of it, because imagine 10 days time, you qualify for elitist in Grand Theft Auto Online. You get this painting in Grand Theft Auto Online. And it's our first official look at the outline of the Grand Theft Auto 6 map. And it confirms whether or not it's an island or whether the Northern Territory is locked off. I think people will lose their shit. I think people will fucking lose it. And that would be sick. So hopefully it's going to be a Grand Theft Auto 6 Easter egg, but we'll have to wait and see. Right, team, I'm going to read one last chat and then we will call it time at the bar. Oh, let's go for... Let's go simple space. What if Mr. Faber is Clifford, but in human form, or some sort of chip in Mr. Faber brain that has Clifford AI and he is powerful? Jesus, you're proper playing with fire there, aren't you, with the AI shit with Grand Theft Auto Online. I get it, you know, obviously Clifford was the big AI thing in regards to the Doomsday Heist. I personally didn't really like the Doomsday Heist. I think for the content it gave you a lot of content, and the Doomsday Heist is quite a big heist, but it's just, I thought the story was wank. I hated those like invincible guards that can turn invisible. I just didn't like the Doomsday Heist, man. It weren't for me. So you saying that Clifford is a version of Mr. Faber just doesn't sit right with me, because I didn't really vibe with Doomsday Heist, man. So I'm not bothered if Clifford is not a part of the final heist at all. I don't mind that whatsoever. And I also like the DLCs being kept apart as well, so I don't need this to connect to the Doomsday Heist at all. I really don't. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Right, team, I'm officially covering up the chat now, so please, for the love of God, man, do not send any more donations and don't send any more questions, because I do not want you to waste your money, your time, or your effort. So, like I said, man, look, at any moment now, Rockstar could legitimately drop a teaser trailer for the DLC that we're getting in 10 days' time. They did the same thing with the Michael DLC back in December, and we know that we'll be getting a trailer for it next week. I made the decision where I was only going to be live streaming for 2 hours today. Anyway, for some reason my throat is fucked. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually I've got to be honest, man. I've not really admitted it, but for the past sort of 20 minutes, I've actually been in pain. Like, my throat is fucking really hurting. So I'm going to call it time at the bar, man. I don't think you want to see me struggle for the next hour or so. So look, I'm going to leave it there. We didn't get a CIRCO LOCO retweet, so fucking buzzing about that shit. And yeah, like I said, when it comes to Grand Theft Auto Online, we've given Grand Theft Auto Online a lot of shit in the past couple of years for being boring and not, you know, not really pushing the boundaries and being innovative and stuff. But this week's going to be good for a Grand Theft Auto Online player. You got a hell of a lot of discounts. Shark cards are being discounted. So if you're going to want to jump in Grand Theft Auto Online before the DLC, now's the time to do it, because it sounds to me as though you're going to be able to make the money to activate this DLC when it comes in 10 days' time. But anyway, man, I'm going to love you and leave you there. There's a good chance that I'm not going to see you now over the weekend, and I might see you again. Next time I might see you now will be Tuesday next week. If something drops, obviously we'll get amongst it. We'll jump on live stream. I don't know what the plan is in regards to Sunday. I know sometimes we stream on Sunday, so we might do like a bit of a 2-hour stream on Sunday if there's something, if the juice is worth the squeeze, if there's something worth covering. But leave it with me. Obviously we'll figure that shit out when we get to it. But anyway, man, enjoy your weekend. If I don't see you, you stay safe on our streets, you little punks. And keep your ears to the ground, because like I said, man, that teaser trailer could be dropping the next hour or so. But regardless, man, enjoy your weekend. And I'll catch you down the line. Peace! J-Dog, turn this shit off.